ahoy.
Gamers greetings.
Gamers greetings. Just a moment. I'm going to futz around with the audio.
Absolutely.
I've got gains on my end. So,
You got gains on your end?
Games and gains. Both, buddy.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, talk a little bit more, please. I'm just watching.
I'm talking a little bit more. Hello, everyone. I see that this is not the usual time zone because I've seen some disgruntled people being like, why the hell are you doing this at like 5 a.m.?
Sorry, Europeans. I've mentioned in the past I kind of want to do a late-ish U.S. time zone stream. Also, it is time for a requisite tradition where I maximize the size of the Fugi alert and I enable it to do a jump scare. So let's see what this comes in as. And hey, nice chair! Wow.
Thank you.
Is that one of Herman Miller's, or is it something that just looks similar?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's a special edition Herman Miller with leather instead of the thing you actually want, which is the like synthetic like weave thing. It gets real fucking sweaty in the summer.
There was someone
but it looks good.
There was someone I was following on Twitter who seems to have a habit of coming across Herman Millers that are just thrown out on the street, like near some executive office buildings or something. I don't know. It just popped in my head a few minutes ago because I saw.
You know, with how the like American office building market has been going recently, I imagine that's like not that uncommon to just find Herman Millers like grazing the fields in freedom.
Honestly, if you slid one right past my path, I'd think it was just a normal desk chair like I see everywhere. I looked at a picture just the other day and I was like, I thought I remember them looking fancier. I don't know.
No, I think that's at least part of why I like them is they're kind of unassuming because I've sat in like fancy looking office chairs that are like leather and wood and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, this is like objectively like uncomfortable to sit in.
It looks really damn nice, but as soon as it starts getting to summer, you don't want to sit in that anymore. No.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, depending on what your internal body temperature is, even like early spring's like a little bit like you know, in a sense it might be good because it's a natural like impetus for you to stand up and walk around for a little bit.
Just a second, I'm just aligning a few things on my side, but Amos, in case there are folks who aren't familiar with you, you want to give your elevator pitch or introduction to them?
Yeah, I'm a level 2 demon from Inferno Pandemonium. I run a late night TV show called Western Style Live. You can find that if you click the @Western Style Guy on the Twitch stream title, which I think like
did it work this time? That sometimes breaks, so I wasn't sure.
for me it's working fine, and I was gonna say that's like one of the few recent instances of like genuinely a very good feature that Twitch has added.
Right?
The whole like at in the title, and if you look at the like tab on the left, the like for you thing, it says like GOP +1 on the stream, which is I think genuinely like surprisingly really nice.
Wow. Yeah, it's like go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I usually play like retro games or do art on stream. So
I caught a bit of your art one the other day. I was only around for about an hour of it. I'm still sitting on a long coin though, so I'll cook up something eventually. It's a real nice idea. Was it you said that once you get through like backlogs, you might try squeezing those in or something? I think you were saying.
I think it's less a backlog thing and more just like a trying it out thing. I think next week I'm going to, because the thing is also kind of similar to what's happening here. I have like time zone people, you know? So I think I'm going to this Sunday. I think I want to do them on Sundays more regularly, but this Sunday specifically, I'm gonna try doing one that's roughly this time slot and then one that's like 12 hours ahead and just have them be 2 hours each and see how the dual streaming lifestyle treats me.
So this is, I think, is it like right now or like an hour before now when you sometimes do your, you have the 2 time slots you usually stream in. One is like US evening, the other is UI.
One would be like 10 minutes from now and the other would be 12 hours and 10 minutes from now.
Okay, I was trying to figure out if it was 11 p.m., which is where we're coming into. Okay, yeah. So if y'all keep an eye on the later U.S. times, you might catch Amos on a few days of the week right around now-ish. So
yeah. It's probably not the most comfortable time slots for everyone in the world, but it's what I can do, so I do it.
It's a nice cozy time slot. I mean, a lot of the folks that I watch are honestly late evening US time, because that's when I'm kind of slowing down for the day. The rock office and all that stuff.
Yeah, I get a lot of people who are like winding down, but then there's like a dual sense of responsibility with being the like super late night streamer for Americans, because as it goes on from like 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., I'm like, I've been playing a game for a couple hours, I'm really feeling energized. I could like sit down and like really beat this in one session, and then people in the chat are like, hey, it was nice watching, but it's 4 a.m. for me, I should go to bed.
Sorry, I gotta clock out, you're on your own. I've always noticed that with the folks who are usually doing, at least the ones that I've seen that usually stream in the late US times, I've noticed that usually a lot of folks, maybe there's just the ones that I've picked because it may just be because the ones I'm the one I've stumbled into. I keep seeing ones that are later US time, and usually the chat interaction's really slow. Like people just kind of like set it on and chill out and watch it. But that may just be because of specific ones I've seen, like Clavio and all.
It really depends. Yeah, it's interesting. Clavio, I think people definitely just kind of hang out and chill. For me, it has, in my personal experience, it has been more a genre thing. Like I was streaming Night's Try this week, which, by the way, have you played Night's Try?
I poked my head into that. I'd never heard of it. I saw the design and I was like, oh, is this a newer game?
Yeah, it's from 2022. I think you should play it. I don't know if like stream it. It's definitely a very fun streaming game. But I think as someone who doesn't play a lot of 3D platformers, it's a very concise and very well designed situation. Also, it's got like an Onion Knight in it, so I think at least on that front, it's up your alley.
I poked my nose in the doors. I was like, oh, hello. What is this?
It's a challenge platformer, but then like compared to stuff like like a Cat Mario or I Want to Be the Guy, it doesn't really have a lot of like jump scare stuff. It kind of just like it presents the challenge in front of you, and then like there's some stuff that you need to have died to know what's up, but most of it is like you can figure it out. So it's a very fun one.
Okay.
So, in that one, people were like talking the entire time. But then the other week I was streaming Age of Wonders, which is a 4X strategy game.
Oh, yeah. 4X and strategy, or just in general, chat's like, I'm just going to watch.
Yeah, chat's like, yeah, I'm going to go fall asleep to this. Have fun out there streaming, which like I get, but it's very interesting.
But I'll just be kind of vibing.
Yeah, I was genuinely, I haven't streamed a lot of strategy games, but I did want to play that one more on stream. So it was like interesting that the genre to chat interaction is there's such a stark breadth to it.
That whole genre of games kind of mashes together. Like I know you just said the game series, but my brain just lapsed over to RTS ones of the era. What was the title of the game again? The 4X
Age of Wonders.
Because I keep thinking Age of Mythology.
Yes, absolutely.
So I couldn't catch those streams when you're running it. I was like, oh yeah, it's the RTS game, right? You said 4X a moment ago. I was like, wait.
Yeah, it's all strategy at the end of the day.
Fair enough.
But then again, it's even within that, it's not the same, because then I was streaming Crusader Kings. And that is a game where I feel like the things that are happening on screen are even more inscrutable than Age of Wonders.
Yeah.
But the stories that happen, people were there for the stories. 'Cause I think with streaming that game, the key, there's like two ways to stream strategy, or the main way to stream a strategy game in my mind is like to be really good at it, and then people come to like watch the skill. But Crusader Kings, you can be really bad and really entertaining at it. I was just like kind of trying to narrate and weave together the like storyline off of the events happening on screen.
People seem to enjoy subscribed for 4 months.
I need to try it again at some point once I have a little better handle on it. I got through like tutorial stuff, and it was like, it felt like, I'm trying to think of an analogy. It's kind of like it's kind of like knowing the basics of how to start up a car and how to drive. And the game's like, okay, well, go take a drive into rush hour traffic. You're just like, I'm sorry. And that was about where I left off.
Yeah, I feel like it was very brave of you to stream yourself doing the tutorial.
It was very dumb as well, I have to say.
following the tutorial and interacting with your chat at the same time feels like it would be deeply challenging.
No.
But it's definitely the analogy is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way that your games will go is like it's definitely asking you to go into rush hour traffic, and you'll be like, oh well, this time I crashed into a car in 2 minutes. And this next time I crashed into a car in 5 minutes, but I found out that there's turn signals, you know?
Oh, I got a flat tire. The tutorial didn't tell me about this. Hey, how do I change a flat tire? You're on your own, buddy.
Yeah, and like gradually over the course of a couple of life-ending car accidents, you will learn to drive in rush hour traffic.
Luckily,
and then
cars are very affordable, so not a problem at all.
Yeah, and you have multiple lives because you're a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll happen. If you want it to happen, it will happen. I genuinely, this is weird for me to think about. I was actually like reflecting on this a couple days ago. Even like 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, Stellaris, you know, Crusader Kings, all that shit. I can't wrap my head around it. I love the idea, but like all I can play is Civilization on like easy mode.
Oh yeah.
And then something happened. I feel like Crusader Kings 3 got me into strategy games, and now I'm like, I play Total War Warhammer on very hard to relax, you know?
I remember trying Crusader Kings 1 when it came out. And that was even with a tutorial video I pulled up on the back end, and it was just like basic movement was incomprehensible, and I was like, man, I love the idea of this so much. And 2 came out. I somehow own 2, even though I don't think I ever launched it, and then it came to 3, and it's like, okay, well, I'll try this again. So
3,
I cleared the tutorial, which is better than what I did number 1, so that's good.
Yeah, I will say I think Crusader Kings 3 might be the easiest onboarding process from launching the game to having fun with the game that a Paradox title has been. I think the thing that really helps them is because, you know, there's like a lot of specific characters, right? You're not playing like, oh, I'm playing as the abstract concept of like Poland in the 16th century.
Poland adjacent.
Yeah, I like my first attempt at the Paradox game was Victoria, and it was just like, there's no units, I just like know what my parliament is made out of, and like it was just too abstract to get around. But Crusader Kings mixes that with like you are the king or a duke or a count or something, and there's like very specific characters to tie yourselves to. So it starts, I think it's, if you like The Sims, you know, you're gonna maybe enjoy Crusader Kings 3.
That was the analogy I heard that kind of pulled me into it. Just like, it's like The Sims. You could sometimes end up with some really weird dudes. I don't know. Maybe your Pope's a bit of a freak and he's kind of a cannibal, you know? Who can say?
It's genuinely very Sims-like. And if you have like any kind of storytelling like desire in your bones, it has like a really good engine to give you stories. I had in the Crusader Kings 3 game I streamed, I was trying to take over all of Scandinavia as like a lowly warlord. And I tried to assassinate a neighbor. I was like a duke, and there was already a king of Sweden, and I was trying to assassinate him so I could like break apart the kingdom and, you know, take it piecemeal. I tried to assassinate the king. I failed. The king killed me. And of course, you know, then like I keep on playing as my son. And then the king basically adopted me as like my mentor. Mentor / father kind of figures type of situation. And that was just like such a storyline in itself of like, like, hey, your dad was a real piece of shit, you're gonna be my son now. Like, I killed your dad, but like no hard feelings against you. I think there's something, I see something in you, but your dad, oh boy. So I'm gonna work on
your old man. Couldn't stand the guy. Owed me money. Real piece of work. We got a raid a little bit ago. Let me see. I did a shout out. Yeah, NK, welcome in, folks. This is a special late night Zillow thing. We have a guest here with us. This is Amos right here.
Howdy.
We'll be getting going in just a moment. Actually, I think I've mostly got my ducks in a row. Honestly. It's hard to align the little guys up. Okay, and Psi Alpha. Oh, Psi Alpha, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. How do you feel about... I got a question from Wallow here. How do you feel about tactical RPGs, Amos?
Oh, I'm trying to think now what I would call like a tactical RPG. I guess like an XCOM. I've had XCOM 2 sitting on my Steam library staring me down. Like, I feel like I'm ready for it. Other games that I would say are like tactical or strategy RPGs, Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together is one of my favorite games of all time, probably.
Oh, yeah. It's absolutely, especially the remasters. I'm a sucker for just all the gorgeous artwork and the details, the music. Ooh.
I picked that up recently on sale on Switch. I'm excited to dig my little mandibles into it.
Did you play it originally on like the SNES translated or like the PSP?
I played the PSP version first. I want to play the like either SNES or I think Sega Saturn ? Has the like definitive version, because it's basically at this point, interestingly, it's like
that was a surprise to me, honestly.
Yeah, and it's interesting because there's kind of like 3 strata of Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, because they all have like pretty distinct balancing ideas and mechanics between them.
Yeah, because I know there was the original, then there was the PSP that cleaned up a lot of the aesthetics, modernized it a lot, and then I believe the PC one, it changed a lot of systems. It made job swapping a lot less punishing, and I think it also made enemies much less spongy. It felt like battles took forever on the PSP, I remember. Like, defense was tuned too high and HP was a little too generous.
See, I couldn't say if it felt like they like, yeah, enemies are definitely, but your guys were also pretty like hefty, but for me, it didn't feel too much, but I can definitely see it. The battles sometimes were definitely a little bit long, especially depending on what the team composition was.
Yeah, especially if you're used to like if you're used to Final Fantasy Tactics like I am, where you can have just like you could just have like a shit kicker mathematician push somebody down and take their lunch money, be like, well, you're done.
Yeah, the PSP version of Tactics Ogre definitely had some broken classes that they didn't come to mathematician tier, but you definitely could get there. And also, I'm trying to think like. Stuff like Pillars of Eternity, you wouldn't really call a tactical RPG necessarily. I guess you would say that's a CRPG, but there's definitely like tactical combat involved in that, and I do like those as well. I haven't played very many, but man, they're fun. I just like controlling guys. I like to have like a little top-down view of a bunch of guys, and I like to box select them and attack click them on the enemy.
Archer was good in Tactics Ogre and bad in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Trade City Dorder, I might kind of disagree with that, but then again, that's kind of a special nightmare right there.
That's like that super early stage, right?
Yeah.
That's like one of the. Oh yeah, I streamed that ages ago before becoming my VTuber form, and that was a real like.
Yeah.
Ooh man.
Game, you're like, game's not too hard. Then it's like now entering Trade City Dorder. It's like, well, what could be the big deal here?
I think that was like an entire stream.
It's a CPU archer. Yeah, it's a fair point.
And he's a CPU archer that's like placed like 500 height units above any of your guys.
You're like, someday that's gonna be me on a battlefield. No, it's not. It never is.
Like, he's placed in the ideal position to just like let gravity do the rest of the work. Also, hey Gabe, that's sad to hear that archers are nerfed in the new version, because like one of the most iconic units in the PSP playthrough, there's like, depending on the story path you take, you can get a mission where you can optionally rescue like a story significant archer, and she was just like my sniper for the rest of the game. She was like taking dudes out like 50 tiles away, doing like 100 damage per arrow. It was crazy.
All right, so let me see. I think we're about ready to go. Now let me start up a screen share. Because of the resizing I have to do on some listings, and also I may be doing some sneaky stuff and I don't want you getting a sneak peek of it. I usually share a pop-out window of my OBS window. So let me go ahead and share that over to you. Just a second. Windowed projector. And yeah, sure, go live. And you should see it right now, I believe, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Prepare for horrors. I honestly,
there was a weird audio thing for a second. I was kind of like, oh.
Aside from the handful of images you've posted, I actually don't really know what to expect from Zillow, so I'm pretty excited for this.
What a treat. Well, luckily, I've got something prepared that we usually do for guests. So
I decided that, you know, if this is like kind of like a reacting to some kind of object thing, I would not sap the reactions from myself by being prepared.
Oh, I mean, in general, these are new ones that I dredge up every week. So as you know, from being from the realm you're from, the human psyche is a weird thing.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
Interior decorating, it is limitless. The darkest of powers, yes. And the other thing is, thank you for the reminder in chat, actually, we do have a bingo game we've cooked into this. It's more or less a hidden object game of sorts in sheep's clothing. And I will start that up in a few minutes. But because what we usually do with guests is we take the time to revisit a infamous house from a previous week. And for that, it's kind of like to give you an idea of what we're in for. And for this first house, we do not have the bingo game live yet. So
because some people have already seen it, and you do not want to cheat the bingo game.
Yeah. Also, it's the bingo game causes some of the houses take a little bit longer, and we may want to go through this. We may want to go through the first one at a snappy pace. So
a little warm-up house, the starter house.
Exactly. One of them snacks, one of them horse d'oeuvres or whatever they call them. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, horse d'oeuvre.
So I'm really curious if people will recognize this one. If you recognize it, no spoilers. So
the view is fantastic here.
It may be a little expensive, regrettably. But
I would imagine that this location would be pretty expensive. This pool,
yes,
is. Do you think this reaches 2 meters in width?
That's
about like 6 foot, like 6'5" in width.
So this gets into a funny recurring theme we have in some of these nights. It's kind of, I refer to something as just like a trick of the lens or fisheye lensing. It's not always fisheye lensing, but sometimes they do something with whatever lens they have. Sometimes it really distorts stuff and makes rooms and areas look way bigger than they should be, but it also causes some other things to be really stretched and skinny, like an oddly rectangular toilet or something like that, you know?
Well, this I'm just trying to kind of like gauge based on the width of the ladder.
Yeah, I'm looking at the seat to the side. This is probably got to be like you're saying, like maybe 2 meters wide tops, I'd think, yeah.
It's a very long bath, basically.
A little snug, but here's a wider shot. This doesn't have the same lens trickery. So yeah, it's looking like...
Oh yeah, the pool looks a little bit bigger here. Yeah.
What is the function of this pool? Well,
it's probably
whatever you want.
I would assume it's more of a just like sitting, like kind of standing in water while you look at the view.
Yeah, it's not one of those infinity pools, I don't think. You know, the ones that churn the water at one end. Yeah.
There is a pretty fantastic wave happening in the shot, though.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that, kind of wondering what's going on there. Maybe I'm actually wrong. How do we keep seeing the together B&B house, but in real life? Let's see. So let's trek inside the house. So it's got it's probably LA-ish.
You know what this immediately reminds me of? There's a shot in Heat where I think it's, I forget if it's Val Kilmer's character or someone's character. We're in like a luxury apartment looking over LA. And the like LA skyline on the horizon is so like obviously just like a digital projection and not like actually Los Angeles.
Don't look too closely.
This is what this instantly reminded me of.
Maybe this is a little closer to that. I don't know. It is a JPEG, but don't look too closely. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, it's pretty okay.
Okay, we're getting into some of the Doom textures here.
Just a couple. We don't have a bath Doom or anything like that in here.
No, oh my god,
but
the Doom bathroom.
We may have laser tag. I should cover this up. We do have a bit of a
I was going to say that disco ball has it going on a little bit.
Which disco ball?
The one on the left there.
So there's this is about where I believe some folks may remember. This place is colorful. And I'm not talking about based off of the colors we're seeing right here. No, there's a few dark secrets in here. Let's see, where is the dark secret I'm thinking of? Well, this is gambling.
Yo, I was about to say this really reminds me of some like parties at rented out locations I've been to when I was like 19, and some of my friends were like, we got a little bit of money, we can like rent out the place, and you go there and this is the place. Every single surface is like plastic wallpaper prints,
glow in the dark paint everywhere.
Yeah. We did no poker tables, but definitely billiards tables out there.
But this was funny because when I saw this place, it made me think of when I was in junior high, back where I grew up. Laser tag was still kind of a thing in the States, and there was like a really cheapo place nearby that was a really hole-in-the-wall laser tag sort of place, and it made me think of this, except this is way nicer looking. But just like, oh, it has a certain cheapness to it that I'm kind of fond of, you know?
You know, here the only thing that's lacking for me here to like fully lock in that cheapness feeling is a like long dinner / buffet table that has a plastic tablecloth on it with like a photo print of like a bouquet of roses on it. That would be the kind of like oh wow,
what about Crystal Skull? What if they're playing Crystal Skull?
Big television with Crystal Skull on it in 320p.
The thing is, the projector, they could only find like a really low standard def sort of thing to play on here.
I was gonna say the whole projector shelf looks so oddly cheap compared to everything else.
Oh boy, stretched Harrison Ford. He's just old, Quinn. Be polite.
Yeah, everyone's skin gets a little stretchy when they're old. This kind of, here's the thing, obviously, you know, the stretched Indiana Jones JPEG. But I'm looking at the paintings on the right wall, and I kind of feel like the circle in the middle is also JPEG'd in. I'm not sure, but like there's something that feels off about it.
Well, there's something we can get into in some other listings. There's sometimes a lot of digital touching up. So usually like on screens, they will Photoshop in something. I'm not sure why. It's just what they do. I think it's to some checkbox when they upload these to make it look more livable for some reason.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I could see myself watching the Crystal Skull here.
Yeah. I say this to myself all the time. I want to own an old laser tag place, watch a mid-tier movie, you know. But the other thing is, you're mentioning possible Photoshop on these. There's something we might see tonight. There's a lot of places that have a habit of photoshopping in furniture.
Oh,
and they have various
favorite.
levels of skill with that. So sometimes we'll get a few photos in and we'll be kind of like, wait a minute. And then other times you go inside and you see the first picture and you're like, this looks like shit. By the way, you can curse. Anyway, here's the shower.
Ooh, beautiful.
This is our friend Fisheye Lens. It's probably not fisheye, but you know what I mean.
Looks like it's bigger than the pool.
Yeah, you could fit a horse in this darn thing. Look at this.
I want this, if you can dim the lights, not fully turn them on, but dim them, and there's like speakers in the walls that just play like the Super Mario 64 like underwater music. I feel like I would have a pretty good time here.
I could try and mock that up with filters inside here, maybe, but although the trickster in me would probably want to play like the Sonic drowning music instead.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do that. Whoa.
Anyway, what's life without its fears and anxieties? What do you feel inside this room, Amos?
I feel like this is that one Duke Nukem Forever level. You know, the one that's like weirdly uncomfortable because the aliens are like putting women in their walls, and it's like really body horror, but it's still Duke Nukem Forever, so you have like prompts to slap him around.
So
and you're like, what the fuck was going on in Gearbox?
So this is the laser tag style color scheme in the previous room was something that really caught us when we first viewed this place. Then we got in here and noticed all the bodies in the walls, or the busts in the walls. And it came to a question of, what exactly is the purpose of this? Like, this is beyond just weird decor. It's kind of like there's a purpose you'd have for this. Now, the one I was thinking was maybe they just had like a shitty D&D game they played here. I don't know.
See, there's like that sun kind of pattern on the ceiling that also makes us feel like this is like a cult in Bikini Bottom. The colors are giving me Bikini Bottom. The torsos, the gilded torsos and strange sun-like pattern is giving me like 1940s experiment into the occult.
There's also just this whole ramp thing going on here. I'm still flabbergasted by this in particular. Like, it looks like they put something down here to hog up some real estate on the ground level, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I really wonder what's going on. Does that like cut into another room, or is that where there's like, I don't know, there's like a tiny door just out of the shot, and that's actually, you have to like get on your knees and crawl to the breakers, you know, at the edge there.
And Quinn says it's like the fly, but the house fused to the human. Brundle house.
This house is really lovely to me because off of the first two shots, I was just like, this pool's kind of weird. And then like the exterior, I was like, I really don't see what's such a big deal about this. Like maybe I'm not such a good match for the Zillow stream because this is not immediately standing out to me as like, and then like, oh, I see.
Oh, don't you worry. We've got some really messed up stuff. Do a shout out. Hey, A-Law, welcome in. We're just getting rolling. So, there's also, there's a lot of gratuitous nudity adjacent stuff in here. Let me put my mouse cursor over here to obscure this a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, at this point there was the room of like the 16 female mannequin torsos. I don't feel like that didn't even surprise me at this point. These feel, and I'm someone who exercises kind of like without a lot of machinery, these feel a little bit snugly placed.
So something I mentioned a few times on stream, I've been lifting with free weights very actively since I was about 12 years old and tiny rock elemental years. Every time I look at something like a lifting room arrangement, I can pretty much immediately tell, yeah, this has never been used. This ain't ever been used seriously. One of the things is just like, there are very few weight plates at all. You got a few of these over here. You've got a couple 45ers over here, and then otherwise it's just
The thing that makes me realize that is the leather, the quality of the leather cushioning on everywhere is like that has not been sweated on.
Oh yeah. This is real cheap quality here, and they dry and crack super fast.
Yeah.
So this is just, they haven't used that at all.
Yeah, but like the placement overall is like you would get a lot of exercise just moving between machines, just because how much like ducking and weaving you would have to do.
Yeah, and like you said,
like I'm looking at the treadmill.
There's no room for anything really.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the treadmill and imagining the path you have to take to the treadmill. There's between the like pink yoga mat and the treadmill, there are like 2 machines on the left, and there's a whole like dumbbell rack on the right.
I was actually looking at this and making note of how it's relatively pristine, aside from some smudge right here. Which that stuff, that's super cheap foam.
Oh yeah, that's smudging. I was like wondering, because I was like 50-50 if this is a yoga mat with smudging on it, or if this is like a sheet of isolation material, and that's just like the factory marker.
Oh yeah, pretty much. So there might be another photo, actually a whole nother room in here. Folks who've seen this listing before, there is a photo in here that y'all have not seen, and I don't mean a mundane room. It is a mildly cursed situation.
Oh, this is
it's not the pool though. What's up?
Yeah, but this is what the waves were. There's a little shower in the pool.
Oh.
So this is like a large bath.
Huh. Okay, that's interesting.
I do like that you can see the like little water pipe running all the way to the house.
Oh. Well, we're here on the front door, but, well...
This is a build map. This is a fucking
Now that you
build
say
map.
that, I'm kind of getting it, yeah. Well, unfortunately, this is not a build map.
Yeah.
A little bit of, that's not Harrison Ford frozen in the wall over there, right? No.
Oh my god.
Bring me the man and the Wookiee.
Is this the entrance corridor? Is this like the first thing your guests see?
I really don't know. Because there was... So the room that had the glow-in-the-dark paint that we saw earlier, the very first weird one, to the right of that was like a pole for dancing on, right next to a queen-sized bed. So that picture's not in here, unfortunately.
A bedroom that had, there's like
it's all one big room. Like that entryway, you turn to the right, and then it's just boom, stripper pole, boom, bed.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But you know how like there's frequently like a bedroom and there's like a chair facing the bed that's on the other end of the bedroom, and it's like, what's that chair for? Who's like sitting watching people in the bed? A stripper pole is like an inversion of that dynamic. I was going to say the torsos wouldn't kind of phase me as much, but this one on the right in particular, it has like entrails.
I was wondering if that was entrails or this just really shoddy craftsmanship.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely shoddy craftsmanship. It's like the foam that they're using to affix them.
I can't find the trowel to flatten this out. Well, whatever.
But they look so much like entrails here. It's like nightmarish.
They do. Wow. Huh. Well, what's your make of this room? Genuine question. I don't have an answer here.
Holy fuck, dude. I think I've seen this in the Journeyman project.
Somebody, when we went through here the first time, I said this looked like something in the Underdark, and then somebody said, no, the Underboob.
It's true. Someone needs to like take this photo, downsize it to like 240 pixels wide, like lower the image depth, and you have like a really good like Fallout 2 / like Planescape Tor. Actually, yeah, this is a Planescape Torment map. I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to risk that right now. I actually have a filter for doing that stuff, but I remembered that there's a possibility that it can crash OBS. So I'm like, oh wait,
yeah.
I won't do that now.
No, but yeah, this is a level in Planescape Torment. You just have to like angle the camera a little bit further down. Where is this? Is this the?
Well, this is the end of it. These are just around the area.
Okay.
And it loops around. So this is, let me resize this so the listing's a little, LA.
Oh, LA.
$11 million, which is, about what you're expecting. Do not contact the owner. Property is still listed. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Sunset Boulevard. This is infamous. Contemporary
Entertainer's Paradise. Does this mean that the current owner is a contemporary entertainer, or that the person listening is like, you know what, who would love this? A contemporary entertainer.
You don't say anything about the naked lady statues on the walls, but well, TikTok celeb dream house. You would believe what's inside my basement.
There's so many great selfie rooms in there.
Oh yeah. Just imagine the possibilities.
Contemporary entertainer, spin for porn actor. I was also thinking about Flare Sword. I was thinking like that's gotta be innuendo for like they fuck a lot in this house.
Yeah, you know what it is. Actually, how many 4 bed, 6 bath.
6 bathrooms, 6 full bathrooms.
Actually, we didn't see a bathroom in this entire listing. This time,
yeah, we saw a shower.
That's right. We saw a shower. That implies a possibility of other restrooms.
It implies a possibility that there might be 6 full attached bathrooms to that shower.
Okay. Well,
they have a microwave.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, and the appliances. Oh, nice.
I love that. But that is the introduction. Now let me tuck this away briefly whilst I do 2 things. First on is get the first one ready, and otherwise let me start up the bingo game for the folks watching. So just a moment. Now, if you're playing at home, there's an extension button on your player to grab a bingo card. And it's pretty hands-off. You just fill out stuff as it flashes gold to redeem it. Otherwise, you really don't have to do too much. The other thing...
I love to not have to do too much.
It's real nice. And the other...
It's one of my favorite things to do.
The other is the prediction. I'm going to grab a bingo card, and you can bet your Estisippies on whether or not I'm going to get a bingo. Last time, 90% of people said no, Geop's not going to get a bingo. That's how skewed this is.
Your viewers really don't believe in you, huh?
No. There's a couple who do. I don't know why, but there was the first time I did that with the gambling. I won both games in one night, and since then I've won once, and that was a long time ago. It can happen, statistically speaking. Okay.
Statistically, it can happen. Here's the thing: if you vote for the underdog, it's a low chance, but if you get it, oh brother, you're gonna be swimming in Estes.
That's right. Now, let me tighten this up. This is one of the reasons I prefer doing OBS shares, because this is actually a pretty tiny image, but in OBS, I can stretch it out to this size to where it's more readable.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, closing in on what seems to be some older construction, looks pretty nice. Ooh.
See, this is going to be interesting comparing the American sensibility to the Infernal sensibility, because I was like, oh, that looks like pretty recent. It looks like within the last century.
Actually, let me. This is another weird thing, is how they get really inconsistent with the resolution.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a little hectic. Yeah, so it's ancient construction. It is from 1950.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like I've lived in a house that was older than the entire modern concept of the United States of America.
There was a house I didn't put in here, but it was a house that was built in like 1750, I want to say.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the basement was just like, wow, these are the old bones, huh? It's just like, goodness, this is a fucked up house. You look at the build date and you go, oh.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the last photo.
Or that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go back to this last one?
Well, just a moment, because this listing is for sale for $50,000, which is pretty affordable in the DC area.
For the entire building?
Oh, the building? What? What do you mean?
Or just the wall?
What do you mean the building? We were just looking at the wall.
No, it says this wall. It
just
doesn't say this wall.
Look, 22 square feet.
Oh shit, 20 square feet, you know, for a single, if you're just like by yourself, 20, you can do a lot of 22 square feet.
Yeah, you could hollow that out. You could live like a rat. It'd be great. just wiggle your way inside there.
Hey, you know, I mean, I don't know what the zoning laws are, but you could probably like nail like a couch to the side, like Gmod glue gun a couch to the side of the wall.
Let's see. It says own a piece of Georgetown. Okay, locate 30M Northwest. Opportunities are limitless.
Hold on. Yeah.
22 square feet of unlimited ideas, buddy.
Excuse me. Yeah. I feel like the opportunities have a very distinct limitation in this game.
I don't know.
I feel like the opportunities are very specifically limited on
I have
the
an important
wall.
question for this, though. Is there an HOA? They don't always
Do we have
say.
a micro?
No.
Do we have a microwave?
Well, they don't list the microwave.
Oh, there's some other kind of sewer in here.
Ooh.
What's the sewer? You know, there's something else. If you guys see the sewer, it's really something else.
There's a dumpster on the other side of the median wall over here.
Yeah, there's a wall owners association.
We sealed the sewer. Don't open it. This is absolutely 38 non-functional house. You are absolutely right, Quinn. So that is one of the.
This isn't the house, though.
Exactly. It is non-functional. That is the Bingo Cell 38 non-functional house. There's some of these that have a very gray definition. This is absolutely a slam dunk. Yeah, that's not a house.
Does Zillow have a comment section on it?
God, I wish. I never thought about that, but that'd be amazing. Oh my God. Oh boy. Okay, let me see now. Did you want to see something in one of the photos you said, or?
Yeah, the last photo.
Yeah.
So this is really interesting because you can really tell that this is just the wall. I'm looking at the like 3 different brick textures around the like
the
middle.
X100 wall.
It does feel like, I guess probably the bricks on the facade are probably those like glue on, like really thin bricks that's just for facade work. But
I was trying to see about where it ends, because it's like I guess like what you're saying right here is that this is like a facade they glued on.
And I'm saying the like bricks on the left, because you see, if you compare the bricks on the left to the bricks on the right side, there's like a small indentation that suggests that it can't be that they just like kind of chipped away the bricks on the right. It must be that they glued on the stuff on the left.
I'm curious. Actually, what was the build date? Don't they have a date on this? Usually it's unimproved land. No
unimproved is that's just opportunity. that's another word for opportunity.
Well,
public tax history. They've paid taxes for the wall.
Let me tell you, taxes up in the DC area, buddy. That's murder.
How long back? Okay, 2017.
Yeah, this is just as far. Zillow's usually pretty okay about tracking stuff, but past a point, it's just, it's not electronically listed, so sometimes it just tapers off. It's always fun.
I imagine
Go ahead.
Having been aware of some, there's like, requirements of your apartment or something has to have this or that depending on the zone. Maybe like, we want like the 50 bathrooms, but we legally can't. So the 49 bathrooms are technically like on an office building that's attached to like the restaurant that is the apartment. I wonder if when they were renovating this building, some kind of like administrational accounting / zoning math came up, and this wall was not its own property until 2018. And they're like, oh fuck dude, we went over the like like this DC area says that you have to have an open wall on one side. So what if we say the entire apartment is a free wall structure and then this wall is a neighboring apartment? Something like that must have happened.
This is always really funny, just these weird little quirks like this. Like sometimes with spoilers, there might be another listing tonight that's not quite like this, but it's not exactly a home. I won't say too much. We might get to it, who could say? But also, Bella, thank you for the bits. Well, everything about it. Okay, so let me see. I've got more or less an order I'd like to go in. I think this one might be good. Okay. So, have you been up to date on movie releases recently? I haven't seen many, but have you been up to speed on some of the gossip, some of the newer titles?
Not really. I know that people are doing the Barbie Oppenheimer thing in a way that reminds me of the Animal Crossing Doom Eternal thing of 2019. It has like the exact same vibe. I think.
I'm glad you pulled for Barbie. There we go.
I saw the Barbie mansion. I don't think this is it, but this is certainly in the style.
Oh, this ain't a Barbie mansion. I've got several Barbie mansions.
This is a Barbie bungalow.
Yeah. This is like one of those play sets you could have found a few years ago. Exactly. Okay.
All right.
Nice pop of color.
Yeah, nice pop of color, and then like, fuck it, I kind of got tired of painting all this wood, so this ever is like, the rest of this is like uncovered wood.
Actually didn't quite notice the fencing and such over here that wasn't colored as well.
You didn't notice that? Like, immediately stood out to me.
This captured the gaze, if I could speak in, prose, I guess you could say.
Yeah, fair enough. But like, to me, it's like, it captured the gaze, but I was immediately like, this looks bad. And then I had to think about why it looks bad. And it's certainly not because the colors are garish, but because it's contrasted against like really natural wood.
Jesus Christ. Dr. Smasher cheered X100. I prefer this over every plain white tech bro mansion.
Oh, you prefer this, Doc? Well, great. We can give it to you with no questions asked. Don't worry. It's like there's something mischievous going on here. Thank you for the bits.
Hey.
Also, there is a domestic
with a demon on
pet.
stream. You'd better not say like, "Oh, I'll take this." I'm always on the lookout for more contracts to sign, but they're heavily skewed in favor of me.
Still technically on the clock. I can respect it. So one of the other things we have is something called Little Guy Spotted, and that's basically spotting an actual domestic pet. And some of the eagle-eyed folks spotted a little cat right here. There they are.
I saw that, and I was wondering if that was a cat or like a wood carving.
That's actually a funny thing. There's an oddly large number of cat dolls we found. I feel like there's been at least 2 or 3 times we redeemed cat, and then we get to another picture later on, and you see it's just like this horrific doll with a really dumb face, and you're just like, huh, they make those?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
The witch is in. So is this a 4-unit building? And
actually, maybe you're right. I don't think I absorbed that originally.
This kind of feels like a motel kind of situation, you know?
Maybe. I didn't think
Maybe it's
about
like
that.
a restructured motel.
One of them darn Airbnbs.
Someone made like loft apartments out of a motel. Okay, but that's a cat bed, so that cast must be real.
Aw, okay. Well, let's see. What else we got here?
I really love this person doing like a little rustic kind of herbalist witch situation. Like, for everything in my power to like go against the fact that I live in a hot pink Barbie playset.
I'm a witch for real. Trust me.
This is so sad. This like barren ass piping.
It is a little. Sitting from the window looking out, this is not nearly as colorful, I gotta say. But from from the bustling street, what looks like
also hold on,
looks like the backside of a Walmart. I don't know.
The other side of the street, because the front it has like palms and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, this is like probably like 2 minutes away from the waterfront, but it looks like this might be like in the industrial district.
Okay, leaning around the side. All right. Maybe we're gonna go inside. Oh.
And yeah, CB, it feels like multiple units. This looks like a normal ass apartment you would get over here. This is like
they got inside
like
and said,
upscale
well,
due to the like we ran out of paint. But like aside from the floor space is pretty upscale, but every piece of furniture is like, I don't know, like I've been in this apartment like multiple times in multiple countries.
Yeah, the fridge, the washer dryer right here, the stove. These are all pretty. At least that's gas as opposed to electrical. Usually they have really cheap electricals like this everywhere here in the States. Okay, well, this is just
wow. This is so. They need to like balance the colors between the inside and the outside. it would average out into one normal house.
What's your thought on dead Christmas trees?
Color scheme wise, I think it really fits very well.
I feel like we were already lacking in color in here. Maybe a little bit more brown could really pull it in.
Hey, there's some pink. There's some pink on the TV unit.
Oh, is that a VHS cover? I can't tell. Also, this is a real dead Christmas tree. This from the state this is in. It looks like if you touched it once, all these would fall off. Like I'm just looking at this like, how's this not making a mess?
Yeah, this is like I'll get it later, and then later becomes like if I touch this, it will like literally like Gmod and like explode into like 1,000 physics particles.
You thought having a cat during shedding season was bad. Just you wait till you sneeze on that Christmas tree.
These interior shots completely do not prepare you for what's happening outside. This is so like barren.
Yeah, I mean, even if this is a multiple unit situation, the interiors are they're so sterile. I mean, one thing
it seems to me, I think it is a multiple unit situation because these feel like they're very narrow and long.
Yeah.
This is like a shotgun shack type of situation.
The thing is that someone could say, oh, maybe they want the interior to be relatively neutral to not push people away. But it's like, but look at the exterior. The exterior is already that loud. Swing for the fences if you're doing the interior.
Yeah, the exterior is already really filtering for a very specific type of person.
Is that pillow of Michael's?
It looks like there's numbers and it says canvas.
Yeah.
It says high quality canvas.
Yeah.
Something number 5. Yeah.
Probably not Michael's. We have something called Michael's that's just like really cloying stuff like live, laugh, love.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the hallmark of interior decoration. I assume.
Yeah, just nonsense words on things.
I love that stuff.
Okay, let's see. Not too much. Ooh, that a record player? Or I'm squinting my eyes at this.
Yeah. It could be, but it could also be like a hot plate.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm like, actually, that's not deep enough for a record player. What is that?
This really strikes me, not necessarily in layout, but in interior decoration. This is like I graduated from college and I got like a place with like my current partner. And like, hey, you know, we're renting our first like normal place, and we're gonna, you know, it's not much right now, but we're really gonna like build it out. This is like the energy I'm getting from the interior. Whereas the exterior really says a very different thing.
We need a rug. Well, I just sold my PlayStation 1 for about $20. That's all I'm gonna get. Give me a $20 rug. Oh, backyard. Hey.
Oh, there's an extra bungalow with an on-ramp.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
This backyard, the backyard is great.
Yeah, this is actually in New Orleans. So
okay.
I'm mildly concerned about flooding possibilities because New Orleans in general, that's, you know, a valid
that
concern.
makes sense. That makes sense though why the bungalow is like on a what's that? That's not an I-beam, that's like an L-beam or a T-beam. I don't know what you would call it, but it's on beams.
Yeah, it's also probably not quite cinder block, but they're elevated a little bit. Well, let's
probably not get the like humidity get in there. But this is a decent backyard.
Yeah.
You can make something happen in here.
Yeah, definitely could. Side seems fine. I guess this is a pathway down to the backyard around. Okay. Here's a closer look of the guest house.
Yeah, I'm really curious what this will be. I don't
Surprise!
think this is a guest house. Okay, it's a little work in progress. This is make what you will of it kind of situation.
The house meat has been freshly harvested. I am willing to bet there might have been black mold, if that's the case.
It definitely looks like they had to evacuate something from here.
Oh boy, yeah. It has AC though. We're gonna make this the fancy unit.
Hey, you can imagine like a table, some nice lights. You could have a game room in here. Could set up a arcade machine in the corner there.
Yeah, looking great. I'm actually wondering.
I love seeing the like.
I think this used to be
cement
a bathroom.
glue. Absolutely, you can see some pipes there, huh?
Yeah, I can see probably where the toilet was right there. I was looking at this little pipe that's come up out of the ground there. Probably.
Yep. Well, about that flooding and humidity problem, yeah.
Boy, don't go near that.
No.
Okay, but here's the view from back here.
I feel like I can't imagine. You would probably just like start over with his back house, right? Because like the whole point of a timber frame building is not that it's like built to last. You might as well just like, I don't know, like put all that timber somewhere else and like just build a new thing instead of being like, well, we mostly scraped off the black mold.
There's something some folks in chat point out. For starters, perfect condition door. That's great. Also, yeah, I agree, Doc. This is kind of missing a few naked lady statues. I mean, I like the clothesline. That's kind of nice. They had a few of those back where I grew up. It's nice to see them in the backyard.
Yeah, I don't know how like humid, like if it's hot humid over in Nolans. I always assume that's a pretty humid.
Yeah, this is swampland.
A clothesline seems like a real like fighting against nature kind of thing at some point.
Makes me think this has got to be an older house if that's the case. Let me see. What is this? Build sketch. Okay, that's just floor plan. So, $630,000. That's expensive for New Orleans. My goodness. 1 second. Ooh. Hardy plank siding. Okay. Well, at least it's got that going for it. If it was the original wood, I'd be concerned about rot setting in, frankly. Let's see. Okay. What else? Tankless water heaters. Fresh exterior paint. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
it is a fourplex. It's ideal for investors seeking to diversify their investment portfolio with a long-term real estate investment who appreciate the spirited bohemian. So this isn't I'm buying this to live in here. This is I'm buying this to diversify my portfolio.
Definitely. Financials, modest rent roll. Yeah, okay. 51.25 monthly?
Making fucking $5,000 a month.
Wow.
I guess if you're dropping 630,000, but it's a humble living. $5,000 a month. I get by. I scrape by.
Hang on a second. Let me check something here. Okay, roughly $1,280 a month per. Okay. My brain's a little addled on the math front tonight, so I was like, wait a second, what is that split for? I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. But still, it is kind of a... yeah. Investments. Okay, this is about all of the improvements.
Okay, they just say and more. I thought they would go into detail on the back house, but and more. Ursha could be converted to a fifth unit.
30,000 is what they're estimating. They didn't want to deal with that. Professional property manager, contractor, skilled tradespeople maintain this property to the highest standards. Oh wait, flood zone X.
Hold on. That's a Mega Man stage.
I was about to say that was the name of my high school grunge band.
You can't tell me. But the best of all, this is located in scenic, highly desirable destination, the Crucible of Punishment, Nightmare Edition. Flood Zone X, come on. Hold on, it's a very subtle thing that's not going to do anything necessarily with this building. Can you scroll down to the listing, the person who listed?
Right here, you mean, or further down?
Yeah.
Elisa Cool Murphy. No disrespect to Mrs. Murphy, but come on.
Elisa Cool Murphy.
It's better than the lava zone, I suppose. Flood zone.
They found out in the last minute they have to note the flood zone in the listing. Probably.
Tofile says it means very low risk of flood, apparently. Okay.
Oh, so Flood Zone X is not that bad then, because it sounds, for a gamer such as me, it sounds like I'm about to fight Floodman at the end of it. But X, I guess, is good. You want X because that's low priority.
It's only good once you get all the special armor. If you're just regular Floodman, well, I don't know. Okay. This doesn't mean much in NOLA. I was actually curious about how the floodplain stuff is set up in New Orleans at this point, given what, Katrina did and all that stuff. Okay. Let me see. Ooh. Tuck this away. Let me see. What did I have? Ooh. Who should go next? I tell folks every time I really over-prep on these, and it usually is just down to picking what feels right in the flow of things. And let me think. Maybe I can put that one off. You. Okay, maybe a shorter one. Okay.
Nice and simple.
It's nice.
It's a little isolated. You could imagine that there's probably like a row of buildings like this at some point.
Actually, yeah, I kind of like this. It's nice and quaint looking here. Okay.
Yeah, this is like the East Coast classics in my mind. That's, without like actually living in America, that's the impression I have.
How do you feel about photography in these things? You feel like lighting is...
The photo is slightly haunted. Just slightly haunted photo.
It's just one photo.
I wonder, and I have to wonder what happened to the couch to need it to be covered by a sheet like that.
Let's not spend too long in that room. Don't worry about it. Here's the backyard. Behold the majesty of the great outdoors. Your cement slab garden is coming along wonderfully.
You could set something up here.
I actually wonder what this would have been for. Was it maybe it used to be like a parking spot in the past, and this used to be more open?
I personally just imagine this was like a foundation for like a wooden gazebo or something, maybe.
Huh? Maybe someone else is saying shed. That's a possibility.
Yeah, it's definitely a foundation for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, long enough for it to have cracked and weathered, it seems. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the kitchen.
I've been in this kitchen before.
What do you think of the
Which again, I'm not in
backsplash?
Europe. This backsplash is like super Eastern European.
Honestly, this is something we see on a lot of ceilings in these, and I don't know why.
On ceilings is interesting. These always made sense to me in old Eastern European houses because like the idea is like, you know, you don't want like your actual wall to, this is like easier to clean than a wall that's like painted because you know it's like ceramic tile. I like it doesn't look pretty, it looks pretty dated, but functionally I understand it.
I've got to say the cupboards are what's really getting me here. Like everywhere in the States, these are like usually just, you know, they're pretty humdrum wooden cupboards you see everywhere, and not seeing them somewhere is very alien. It seems.
Yeah, not having cupboards is a little sad. And Zosim points something out that I wanted to say. Like, do the dishes before the.
Look. This is all well to do, but I'm a busy man. You know, you want me to turn on the lights for the photos? You want me to take my like, spooky cloth you're not supposed to talk about that's draped over my sofa? Please. Anyway, what do you think of the basement? I did clean it up a little bit. Don't worry about the chair with the paint bucket. Lighting, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, you know, you add a little bit. This could make for a great local location. Just get some like unfolding tables and stuff like that. Get some like nice night lights.
Yeah, you can call this a man cave in the listing. It'll sell.
Yeah, take out the pipe collection ? I don't know, pipe/red like
these
pole.
are collector's items.
Yeah, you don't get them these days like that.
Okay, and this is some other room.
It's I was gonna say that was haunted. This is haunted.
It's the master bedroom. What's wrong?
What? This looks like this is like an exact photo you'd see like in a 1998 flash. It's like, can you see all the secrets in this photo? And then like you paying attention to it for 2 minutes and you're just jump scare.
There's a little transparency of a puppy at like 10% somewhere on here. You gotta find it.
Yo, there's a katana.
Oh, is this for fighting the spirits with?
This is a warrior's house.
Your spot for canopy. No poster. Unfortunately.
Wait, hold on. There's also so up there in the corner.
It means Japanese sword.
there's a singular kanji up there.
Oh, hang on. Do we have someone who can read this?
I think I can. Oh, that means that's the kanji for like harmony or like Japanese style or peace or whatever. It has like multiple meanings. I'm going to post what I believe this kanji is in the chat. And you know what's very deeply? There's also, you can see there's one more below it. It looks like there's like 3 kanji that they have here. So this is probably like a saying that they posted or something.
Yeah, I can make out a frame here. There might be. I don't know if there's one in the middle here, but I can't make out.
It looks like there's 3 total, and I can't make out. It might be live, laugh, love in Japanese. I was going to say before I noticed the other 2, an interesting thing is that putting up a framed thing like that up in the very, very top corner of a room, like kind of touching the ceiling and 2 walls on the side, that is usually like in my mind, like a Orthodox Christian place to put like a icon of a saint or like Jesus Christ up in.
Is that really up in yeah, that's the corner, huh? I can see the flow of the roof line there. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that's like basically touching the corner.
Interesting. Huh. Good eye, good eye. Goodness. Huh. Dining room. Shitty chairs, but actually, God, those are terrible chairs.
Those do not look. Hey, they don't look comfortable to live in. Those do not seem samurai.
You can't even
style
scoot
to
those
me.
things. Look at that.
Yeah, you have to like walk them, you know, like by the like holding the back and just kind of like do like one leg at a time. But that's not Japanese style.
You do this 10-point turn to back out from the table.
Yeah.
Oh, another shot of the kitchen. Better lighting. I love this.
Better lighting. This look. If you told me this is like from like 20 minutes away from where I live, I would believe you.
Oh, bay window. Okay. Okay. I think this is...
Parts of it are so barren that the parts that are decorated are like bizarre to me. That's a woman in like a kimono there on the painting.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
make
the
that
flooring
out.
is really nice.
Yeah, the flooring
She's
seems
like-
pretty old, but pretty decent condition. Like you
Yeah.
can tell it's not new because there's a little bit right here of a board that seems iffy, but otherwise,
Yeah,
pretty good shape, not scuffed
pretty
up.
good. Yeah, the woman, she's like facing away from us and looking, you know, into the distance. You can see the back of her sash and kind of her hair tied up. I'm pretty sure that's a woman in a kimono. I mean, I'm assuming based on the scant previous decor I've seen.
Somebody take a screenshot and skew this in Photoshop. We can reverse engineer it, you know?
we can find where on Etsy the guy got it.
Exactly. The katana, though. No, that's real. Trust me.
the katana, yes.
Ooh, guitar? No.
So this is a cowboy and a space cowboy and a samurai living together kind of situations I'm getting.
I'm
Oh,
guessing
this
so.
little splash of gray on the wall makes
Yeah.
it look a little livelier.
A little unintentional decor from to plaster this up, it seems.
It matches the aperture mirror.
That's actually an odd choice. Not that it's the first one, but
It looks like it has a man,
colors. This is the office.
This brings me back. This brings me back. Holy fuck.
I'm actually looking closer at some of the wall art now, trying to discern things. This looks like a collection of bugs. I think a dragonfly.
Yeah, there is definitely a dragonfly in there.
Marble top table. Yeah, a little bit. Fake marble. You know how it is. Was this just used for makeup, I guess? No, there's not enough, but there's a little mirror there. But this is the office, quote unquote. Huh. Curious. A ghost wearing a backwards cap. Where? Show your work.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's in the shine on the wall, next to the dragonfly, to the left of
that.
it.
Hang on. I've
That's
got a
that's
tool
like
for
a ghost
this.
of like a raccoon hat.
I've got a tool for this. Hang on. No. Where's my black colored marker? There it is. Okay. Hang on. Oh, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is from like from the 18th century here.
Yeah. It's got the eyes.
Yeah, he's kind of looking a little bit sad.
Behold, my artistic skills.
Oh, this is haunted for sure.
Absolutely. It's not the first time I've cursed all the viewers. This thing happens. I think most of us are still alive. Okay. Let's see here.
That is a corded phone also.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, next to the fax printer scanner machine.
Because we do have something for that. We call it old world tech is kind of a joke, but that's usually reserved for stuff that's like, you know, like landline phones and CRT TVs.
I would this look. There's 3 pieces of old world tech here on screen for me.
Which ones are popping out to you in particular? Just out of curiosity.
Well, it's definitely the corded phone.
Yeah, this is just kind
It's
of.
definitely
This is just
this
a printer
feels old
scanner.
world to me. having a printer scanner, it feels old world to me. Or I think it's becoming older due to the like table console situation. And the monitor that's like an LCD, but before they could make them really flat, so it's like an inch thick minimum.
A little chunky. I could see that on the LCD. Usually it's stuff for like specifically a landline, or in the case of, well, there's CRT TVs, but also just like the cathode ray TVs that are, you know, way more than just like an elephant, things like that. I'd count this though, since you pointed out, that reminds me of like, I feel like every computer lab in college had these.
Yeah,
things. It's just,
It's like, well, it's an LCD technically, but
technically that's bleeding edge. But we do have another troubling room here. Firstly, the toilet placement is concerning.
I really need to see the floor space, because if you have to like both scooch around the bath and also dug down because of a ceiling, that's a F tier toilet placement. The angle doesn't even matter to me. It's like the access to it.
There's also a bit of a
that's the escape hatch.
There's a goblin door here, which is frankly we have a catch-all square called a meme square. A goblin door is like, this is probably for access to, it could be access to anything in a house like this, but it's kind of an inside joke, so it gets the meme square.
That's definitely piping, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be. This right here, I kind of like the idea of this, but I don't like the placement. Like,
I've been in a bathroom that has this exact placement.
Oh.
It's kind of nice.
Is the toilet in a good spot, and we're just not?
No, but I was about to say the difference there, that in that toilet, the toilet itself was right in front of the window, so it's kind of nice opening up a window and using the toilet and just like staring out into the beautiful outdoors, you know, while you're doing your business.
Let's see. I can't recall if there's a second picture of this room. Let's see.
Oh,
the landing on the second floor? Yeah.
Many things happening here.
Boy, the shaping of the roof is
but on this specific thing, the lip is really confusing to me, because you see it like digs into the wall though, right?
There's that little
this one
ridge
feels so weird.
Almost. Like it.
Yeah.
What the heck?
That is a ridge, because then on the left side the wall is slightly higher. This is some like ceiling gore.
Oh, you want another angle of the bathroom? Question mark.
Okay, can I see the daguerreotypes of this apartment? Can I see the fucking...
This is like somebody threw this into something to touch up the photo, and they're like, no, we gotta make it darker. We need a mood. So...
Can I see the fucking silver plate?
I mean, is that like a tiny mirror in a big frame? Is that what that is?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you think that's a secret safe?
Oh, it has a sink.
That was always in that last shot. Why is this like this? This looks like it was taken on... There's like that phone app. It's not Instagram, but there's one that like simulates taking photos on like a film camera. And like adds a lot of like filters that you can choose, because like it's trying to simulate the fact that it's, phone cameras are not, or roll cameras are not predictable or something like that. But it's just like,
does it add like a really shitty Polaroid border?
It does. It does.
God.
I think if you want it, it's like it's a pretty funny gimmick.
Oh, Psyoff is saying in chat, the tiny mirrors for the toilet goblin. I see.
Oh yeah,
so the goblin door
absolutely.
comes out. It's got to touch up its hair. I can respect it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the house spirit or whatever.
God, the chandelier though, that's something else that's bugging me here. This is
Yeah,
right
the
in the way of the
chandelier-
room.
This is like chest height also, right?
Oh
This
my
has got to be chest height.
Maybe it's the
So
goblin's bathroom.
So it feels like going to the bathroom or using the toilet is a real obstacle course. But this shot, there's like a whole corridor on the left, makes me wonder what the actual layout is here.
Yeah, this is This is a window, right? Is it? I think there's a handle.
Yeah, that looks like a window with like curtains in it.
I really don't know where the flow this is on the second floor. Huh. Okay. 210,000, Detroit, Michigan. Oh,
I was actually going to guess Detroit, Michigan without knowing much, because it feels like this style of house, it's like, this is pretty nice, and then there's like no other buildings around it where it feels like there should be. It feels Michigan or Detroit to me, from what I know about like land development there. $81 per square foot is like the best it's been.
yeah.
Even the wall was worse.
I wonder what condition the house itself is in. I don't really know what the pricing is around Detroit. This is very affordable for a house in general, and I'm just kind of like, I wonder.
Spicy Minton, I think that's like a really good call. I'm pretty sure.
House didn't have an indoor bathroom. They had to awkwardly shut. maybe 1910. I could see that. Okay. Ooh, full caps. Oh boy.
Beautiful colonial home located in the island area.
24 hours show notice. Proof of funds or pre-approval. Home just needs your touch. That sounds like it's politely requesting a curse. It just needs you to physically enter the house, and then you're trapped.
It just requires for you to take the katana out of the scabbard.
That's the big draw. That's like the I was playing an old PlayStation 2 RPG recently, and I was just thinking of a parallel, how like the beginning of the game is like, go here and capture this orb because the king said to do it, and you show up and the orb's like, hey, don't touch me, I'm gonna curse the hell out of you. You come over to it, you're about to grab, he's like, you have to fight my demon because you don't want to touch me, buddy. You beat it up, it's like, I'm warning you, don't touch me. And you touch it, it's like, okay, well, I just cursed your soul. I warned you. Except it's the katana in this case. It gave us all the warnings, man. How long has it been on the market? 5 bedrooms.
I like 3 bathrooms. 2 full bathrooms. 3 or more.
A half bathroom, 1. Okay.
That must be the goblin one.
Yeah. It is kind of tight in there.
Hold on, construction. Can you scroll up to construction materials? Brick and vinyl.
What more could you want?
Vinyl has really good structural properties. Last I checked.
Burns real clean too. Boy, let's see. We don't always look at these, but on older houses, it's fun to sometimes see not the tax history. Is there any sales history? Oh, there's tax history there. This is price history. So 210. What did they do through the years?
It's been steadily.
Yeah.
Oh, someone bought this for 41. Wait, hold on. $800 listing? Oh, listed for rent.
Yeah. Someone bought it for 40?
Someone bought it for 40 and immediately was like, I can probably get like 7 times the price.
Because I mean, this doesn't look like they flipped it. Typically, when they do something like this and they flip a house, everything looks so boring and sterile.
Yeah.
This is
like untouched.
Yeah. It's kind of a head scratcher. Okay. Let's see. Let me tuck this one away. Haunted and cursed? You better believe it.
Foreclosure estate sale thing, that would make sense.
Okay, let me see. There's this one. Which were you? All right. You're there. You, which were... Aha. Okay. And how many photos? Good amount of photos. You, how many photos? You're shorter. Okay. All right.
Ooh, some Photoshop action.
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't tell anyone.
Lovely reflective windows that definitely don't make this feel like it's a standee, and you can see the rest of the streets from like through the window.
Oh, we just got a raid. Hey, Smite. 1 second.
Greetings, gamers.
Let me do these things here. What's Smite up to? Is he working on FF again? We're doing a unusually timed Zillow stream. We have a guest tonight. Amos, you want to introduce yourself for the Raider folk?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, I'm Amos, the Western style guy. You can click on me in the stream title. I'm a level 2 demon from Inferno Pandemonium. I run a late night live show at roughly this hour called Western Style Live. I mostly play retro games and do art. That's my pitch. I'm the only VTuber out there that plays retro games.
Retro game? I don't know. I've never heard of that. Is that like checkers? I don't know.
It's basically imagine like a game from like the Xbox 360 or something like that. Like really old crap. It really doesn't hold up anymore.
So, for the folks who just came in, we're just going through a bunch of really weird Zillow listings, as is the usual curse. Crumbling to dust, too bad. Well, this is the next house in our lineup. The exterior, not touched by Photoshop. Nothing like that.
No, that's authentic. That's fully authentic.
So, a few things. I think, let me go to the next picture first. Yes. Thoughts?
Nice little stage.
I know
this is like a reverse of
the
yeah. But I was gonna say this is like a reverse conversation pit. This is where like the band comes in, and you have a like little 3-piece band playing while you're having your nice dinner.
So your guests come up there to have a speech. I genuinely don't know what the purpose is. It's too small for most electrical things, but there's 2 outlets here.
Yeah, I get like it's weird because the placement is so close to the entrance. You wouldn't really want to place your TV here probably unless you want to like, oh, I gotta get home and watch a big game like on moment 1 of what's going on, you know. So this feels to me like there was something below the house that they had to build around. And when we get to the description of your listing, we're gonna be like, oh, the elevated 2 square foot stage provides endless possibilities. Because there's a vent.
It's like a sneaky basement down there. Who can say? So, some folks are saying we have something called ankle breaker, which is like a not very obvious tripping hazard or something. I wouldn't count this because this isn't walking out through the room. It's kind of in the corner.
You wouldn't go here.
Like I said, some of the redeems are definitely blurry lines. I don't think this counts for
I don't think that. Well, can we get the shot again with the door? This one? No, but like the kitchen there. The kitchen entrance, I could see myself like kind of taking a wrong angle through and just like smashing my shit into the corner if I'm like, I just made breakfast, I'm like not fully awake. Like this angle, it's kind of fine, but the other one, this next photo.
Hey, Giop, like who is not Saul? Mods, ban Ziggy.
Huh?
I put
forbidden information.
I put up a short. I've been yelling into a can for a few years. I've had one instance of somebody saying that I sound like somebody. Suddenly, there's a clip I put up today, and in within the space of 5 minutes, 2 people on YouTube say, "Hey, is that Better Call Saul?"
About you?
Yes,
You're
and I'm like, is this just like a super specific bot? And then I post about it on Twitter, and a couple people say, well, for the first 5 seconds, I'm just like, no.
Oh, are people saying you sound like Bob Odenkirk?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't think you do. But like on the other hand, like I think that's pretty high praise. You know, like Bob Odenkirk's a fun guy to listen to.
I can't place his voice off the top of my head. And
I think, okay, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, the way you said like no there.
Oh, great.
I think Bob Odenkirk, sometimes he goes up a little bit in the register. And it's not that you sound like him, but I can see maybe you intone like him sometimes.
The only other one I heard was Alan Alda, and I had to look up a clip from that, and I was like, what?
Alan Alda? I've never heard of that guy.
I believe that's who it was. It was somebody who was on MASH. I believe it was Alan Alda. I remember looking up and there was somebody who was on MASH. Sound nothing like Alan Alda. Tell this to that jerk from 10 years ago. He said, "Wow, Jump sounds just like Alan Alda."
I've never had a celebrity voice comparison because I have such a one-of-a-kind, fantastic way of speaking. But I've been a guest on a stream and people were like, "Who is that guy that sounds like he's completely fucking wasted?"
That guy is drunk all the time.
Yeah, literally.
Hey Hal, how did Subnautica wrap up for you? We were just talking about how I absolutely don't sound like a celebrity at all, period. We're looking at weird Zillow listings. We have a guest. Amos, you want to introduce yourself to the Raiders?
Yeah, hi, I'm Amos. I'm a level 2 demon from Inferno Pandemonium, and I'm the only retro VTuber on Twitch. Go follow me if you like games from like the Xbox 360 era.
I played retro games like Dark Souls.
I play retro games. I streamed Dead Rising 1, Far Cry 2.
The number one Far Cry 1 streamer on the platform, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, really, we kind of get into the really old stuff.
Every part I made a mistake. Cyclops parts that can't set up a cool bit. GTA 5.
Yeah, GTA 5, something
Didn't that come out in 2013?
Yeah, it was a cross-gen thing. It came out on both 360 and Xbox One.
It straddled multiple generations.
I
wish I didn't say that combination of words, but I mean, it's fact. Let me tell you.
I consider myself somewhat of a gaming historian. I know when GTA 5 came out.
So, to the Raiders, we're trying to figure out what the hell this is. It seems to be a stage and an entryway. I don't think we have a good guess. GTA 5 was like when we're 14 came out 10 years ago. You played constantly. Little known games such as Skyrim. That's right. God, that's stuck around for a while.
Skyrim is more retro than GTA 5 because it came out in 2011.
Display area. I could see that actually being something, maybe?
Yeah, like that's the only thing I could reasonably think to use this for is some kind of like fancy display thing.
Storing your cursed katanas, things like that. Just spitballing, not that we'd seen a cursed katana.
Yeah.
Anyway, ooh, is that a lip going into the kitchen?
That kitchen looks photoshopped in. Somehow it's not. I don't think it actually is, but it looks like it got photoshopped in.
I'm trying to see if that's just a median or if that's a step that catch your toe.
That's a little bit of a ramp. I can see the ramp situation on the left side there.
I see that. Yeah. Okay. Kitchen.
A nice little rustic. This is like a Sims 1 kitchen.
Got a doggy door.
Oh, that's nice.
Need a match refresher. You kind of sound like Hawkeye Pierce.
Yo, that's a cool sounding guy to sound like Hawkeye Pierce.
Sounds like a fake name. Never
watched
awesome MASH
guy.
actually. I always just knew the jingle because there were always commercials I would hear.
Is MASH the one that's like that has a like "Suicide is Painless" as the theme song? They sound insane.
Well, I know less about MASH than I thought I did already, and that wasn't a nudge. yes. Okay. Good call. Wow. That's who Alan Alda plays.
Is painless, well, by the way, if
you just played into it. That old chestnut.
I like the names of media that when you Google them, Google's like, "Hey man, do you want to talk?" Because I just Googled "Suicide is Painless" and the first result is like Pandemonium helplines. Like, you have to add a song to it for Google to be like, we might have to like save a life here. This kitchen, you know what it reminds me of? Playing Sims 1 when I'm like 12 years old and I have a couple of expansion packs and they have like, it's hot.
It's funny you mention Sims because like just this second I was pulling up Sims 2 music. Like right now it just started.
Oh, nice. It's like you got the expansion packs. There's a bunch of different like wallpapers because you can make like bars and restaurants and stuff.
In case
And
you want
this
some
brick wall-
ambiance, I just sent it to you.
Yeah, and this brick wall is like, oh, this is meant to be the exterior of like a downtown bar, but you're 10 years old and you don't really know about that, so you just put it on the inside of the kitchen because you think it looks cool, and it's like the most expensive wallpaper in the category. It's like, this is probably good.
Well, let's see. What else do we have in here?
Is it? But
Yeah, you see something? What's up?
I see two things.
Oh, you want to describe what you're seeing? Is it the shelves?
It's similar to a shelf.
Go on, please.
So this has a bar, right?
I see it.
And the bar has two urinals
Yeah.
that have a step up to them.
And it's right next to the kitchen too.
It's on the opposite side of the food preparation area. Yeah, is this so you can piss while you're like getting served by the bartender, and the person next to you is also pissing?
Well, that's just building up camaraderie, I guess. I don't know. We've not seen this listing before. We know we have not.
Also, you know what I will say?
Huh.
Obviously, this can be the situation, but I really do not trust a beer tap that is attached to the same structure as two urinals. I feel like I don't want beer from that tap.
I'm really curious about the step because this seems really close and just I don't know.
That's definitely. I feel like that's an ankle guy.
It actually this does jut out kind of far in a walking space.
Yeah.
And okay, we can see that ramp right there. I'm gonna go ahead and just say ankle breaker, just because we've had enough little things that add up.
Yeah. I think this is definitely it.
Actually, well, we have an ankle breaker for bathroom, and I was like, well, these are toilets, but well, actually, that's more of a slipping hazard, so I'm gonna say non-bathroom. Okay. No sense rules lawyering on that, but it was funny thinking outside the box.
And I like the weird skateboard shelves that are like completely incongruent with anything else in the house.
Yeah, is it funny because like you can't store anything near this edge because it's just gonna fall down. It's just kind of
yeah. This is like a great like ball contraption kind of thing. You just like put a ball in and like this is like the Incredible Machine. This is the start of a level, and it's like oh yeah, you gotta get the microwave going, and you have to like get the football rolling down. And
the football
the
has to hit the hamster cage and starts it spinning on its wheel, and it powers a contraption. Man, I like those games a lot. They were so fun.
They were super fun. I actually streamed one of them. It's really hard setting up a stream because it doesn't really capture because it plays like in a Windows UI window. So you have to do a screen region.
The Incredible Tune Machine was one that I got as a kiddo, and it was funny because there was a brief time where there was a place in town that allowed rentals that were PC games.
Ooh.
So, as folks at home may know or may not know, if you rent something that has floppy disks, typically after you install that, you basically own the game.
Yeah.
So they had the Incredible Tune Machine.
Protection.
Yeah, they had Incredible Tune Machine with no voice acting, which I found later was a treat. But no voice acting, I just installed it and I could play the entire game. And it was just like, wow, great. But I was just thinking about that again. It's like, man, I miss those games. Anyway, here we are in the bathroom. Ooh.
All right, we're in Doom here.
Yeah, this is Doom, ain't it? Huh.
This is a little bit Doom. There's no gravel or anywhere. There's no loose rocks here, but...
Wow. No fridge. Actually, did we tiptoe past a fridge?
I think there was a fridge.
It might be immediately to our right, because we never get an
I think there might be a mini fridge. No, that's a dishwasher. What am I talking about?
I think it's immediately to our right, because we never get an angle on it.
Yeah, here's my thing. What if the fridge is in the shower because there's urinals in the kitchen?
Oh, the old switcheroo, I see.
Yeah.
Huh. Do we get to explore the bathroom then? We do.
Oh, that is straight up a throne, huh?
Wow.
With
armrests.
With
Man.
a soap dispenser for the back of your head?
I was looking at that. I was like, that's... What is that? It's like, it's not another space. I mean, is this like a thing where you can like lean back and have like a flash dance thing where it splashes water on your head? You ever see flash dance?
No.
Don't worry about it. There's a whole dance number with splashing water out of a bucket. You can get close to that with this. Yeah.
That's another beer tab.
I wouldn't recommend doing a dance number in this sort of a room, though. That's
this
dangerous.
is no. This is not a dancing area.
Oh, where is this? Is inside the inside.
Yeah, that's inside the shower.
Okay. Are you certain we haven't seen this house before? We have not. No. I remember pretty much every house we've been to. I recently had to clean out my master directory and get rid of all the stuff we'd seen. Just house cleaning. Quite literally house cleaning.
I don't think that's a tap in the shower. I think that's one of those things where you like put in the shower gel and it's like a quote unquote handy dispenser for you, even though it's
I was wondering if that was just like a cubby or something. Oh, did I pun? Shit. Fine.
Well, house cleaning? You didn't do that intentionally?
No. It's
really.
I'm holding back on puns this entire time because it's a bingo redeem. My limiters are off. I was being polite for the guest. Well, manners are off. Oh. Huh. Reflective wall.
Right. My grandma had that actually.
This exactly.
Almost exactly, like just a bunch of square mirrors like this.
Okay, another room.
There's a billiard room, or this is kind of like a tennis court of a room.
Yeah, a little tight for... Ooh.
Is this the same room?
I would
Is
love
this
it if
another
it
Sim
was.
situation where every room or every wall in the room has a different wallpaper on it?
I would love it if it was, but it seems to be different based off all the angles and mirrors we've seen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the splippy bathroom. There we go. Go ahead and call that for folks. Okay, there we go. Oh, hoops.
Oh, nice. Lions?
Go,
Is that a college team? That doesn't look like an NBA logo to me.
I don't know basketball. Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
Are we Detroit? I just saw the price tag. We could be. This is a cheap house.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Detroit Lions are a fucking American football team.
Well, look, I never said I knew major sports.
What are we doing here?
I told you already, I don't know basketball. I don't know pro football either, okay?
Stepping out of my Oakland Athletics tennis pitch.
Well, I guess we had to both abandon our jock personas. Okay, they didn't step around long in the yard here. I'm really concerned about the quality of this tree.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful old tree. One would hope that it's not dead.
Yeah, the roots are kind of all poking up out there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Also,
like,
that's taking up most of your outdoor space. Look at that.
The previous owner was a big fan of basketball in general and the Detroit Lions specifically. I'm like praying that this is not Detroit, Michigan. I hope this
I see the price of this house. I'm thinking, man, this could be Detroit. This is a cheap house.
I hope it's like Colorado or something. Ooh, they got a baseball.
Ooh, this isn't photoshopped. Ooh, natural.
Oh, they photoshopped the night view.
We never had the answer for whatever was going on with that step, but maybe the description will have something.
Hopefully. Yeah, I think there was also a hockey rink for like roller hockey.
Where's Ferndale, Michigan? Where is this? Hang on.
1958.
I'm pulling up a map on the side. I want to see where the heck this was.
Okay, it is Michigan. It's not funny for it to be the Detroit Lions. That would have been so funny though.
Wait.
If you're broadly in the Michigan, there's not.
This is Detroit adjacent. This is.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Michigan, I think like having the Detroit Lions on your basketball court, it's still pretty funny because it's a fucking basketball court, but like, it's not as weird as if this was like somewhere.
This is like a stone's throw northwest. Like, it's still practically Detroit.
All right.
Well, there we go, Detroit Lions. Hey.
Yeah, I'm saying it would be funnier if like there was like someone in Rhode Island is a huge fan of the Detroit Lions or something like that, you
know? I misunderstood. What was the price? $165.
That's doable. You can buy that as a human, probably.
Built in 58. Unique home prime.
This property was designed with fun in mind. Oh,
we're just gonna fuck around a little and put in a urinal or two.
The living room has a removable platform.
Oh,
and it's perfect for stadium seating to watch the big game. Stadium seating means when your couch is like half a foot above the rest of the room, by the way.
You could just get a taller couch.
But it wouldn't be stadium. The kitchen features a new wet bar. Calling a bar that you can piss on a wet bar feels disgusting to me.
If the boot fits.
Yeah, I mean, like that is what it is. But like calling it a wet bar is like, come on now.
Really taking the piss out of things, ain't it? 3 bedrooms round out this eclectic space. Across from beautiful Harding Park. Roller hockey rink. Oh, those still around?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. There was one in the shot that was next to the baseball court.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the heck that was. Schedule your private viewing today.
This one won't last long. I know they mean the listing, but
yeah, I know. House is about to fall over. You better come.
This also lists vinyl as a construction material.
Of course.
This house was built entirely out of vinyl.
Once again, please do not set this on fire. What's the history? So 38th. Hold on. I know it's Detroit, but wait.
And it was just cooking. They were cooking it for 12 years.
Huh? Question: if the platform in there is removable, why is there a heating vent? I don't know.
Wait. Someone sold this for 100,000.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And then the person who bought Visors. Okay, 99.71. That makes sense. Someone sold it for 100,000, and the other person resold it for 40,000. Oh man, that must have been a real fucking dip in Detroit's history.
This is really perplexing. And sometimes trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Oh, it was seriously bad. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is this was. Yeah, I guess 08 must have tanked this a lot, and they were just trying to get rid of it by 2010, maybe.
But like they got rid of it for a pretty good price.
Scream short sale. Well, it is a 1-story house.
Because like they sold it. It's not like they sold it in 2007 for 100,000. They sold it like 2 years into the real estate economic crisis. They sold it for a pretty good price, and someone immediately that's not even a year later, that's 9 months later, someone sold it for less than half the price.
Well, this is pretty freshly flipped sort of look to it. The wood is relatively new. The kitchen, this is all brand new. The urinals, those are brand new as well.
Yeah, that's a weird timeline, because the 100,000 was after the crash, I'm pretty sure. If you're still living in Detroit, you would look at it. I mean, people would ask questions about the urinal bar.
I genuinely just this is one of those cases where I would give anything just to know the story behind that, just why? Hang on.
I think, the fact that this was sold and then listed for sale 12 years later makes me feel like this probably, because there's no there would be rent listings and stuff like that, right? So this was just cooking, and someone's like, "Oh, I need to diversify my portfolio for 12 years." And like, I think people who don't live in houses like this but see them as investment opportunities have like really like Sims 1 ideas of what a house needs. And so you just like, they bought it in 2010 and they're like, okay, let's redo the floors. Then some other stuff came out 2 years later, like, I really feel like black and red Dracula is really the vibe for
Maybe
bathrooms.
a throne configuration shitter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a thing these days.
And they're like, okay, that was a pretty expensive renovation. I'm gonna like sit on this for a little bit. And so they came back to it over the course of 12 years, and each 2 years they had a completely different idea for what like a house should have.
I've got it.
And so that's what we're looking at.
Okay. Well, let me tuck this away. We are, I think, pretty close to the break time, but let me see if I've got one more short one to blast through.
Man.
We usually, about halfway in, we usually take a quick break, but...
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Okay. I think we can do this one relatively fast. Because I'm actually curious about a number of things here.
This is just a garage.
Or a storage
I'm really
unit.
excited to see 29 photos of this.
You saw that, huh? Look, we want to make sure you get all the angles of this box shape here.
This is just like a car shop.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay. Ooh. Wow.
Okay, we got a shelving unit. A light.
This is, I don't know where it is relative to this.
Yeah.
It's near stuff.
No indication based on the previous. Oh, there's water. There's water kind of close by.
There might be. There's some, here are your neighbors right here. Bit of draining.
Okay.
So, let's see. What is nearby? 90-day warranty.
Please use the other door. Use the other door. Please, God.
Someone is still going to come up and grab this handle and start yanking on it. We've all worked in a place like this where people ignore these signs. Washers, dryers. Oh, so it's got washer dryer stuff nearby. That's great.
So, hey, you don't need the kitchen because just use the stuff here.
Exactly. Oh, and this is, what is this?
Ooh, rice with pork shoulder. I could go for that.
Hang on a second.
That sounds nice.
I want to zoom in on this. What's that say in the catering? Ooh.
So you don't need the kitchen because you can just get catering.
Yeah, it's just like college again, baby. I mean, you're just eating on campus.
Yeah.
Wow, pork shoulder and rice. That sounds great right now.
Here's what it would look like with doors.
Yeah. Beautiful doors.
Here's another look at the neighborhood.
Botanica over here. It's a little cut off on the display, but you're not missing much. Just a few pixels.
Okay. Here's the washer dryer thing again. Here's
the
wonderful low ceiling option.
Doors.
This is where the units come out of. It's when you start infantryman production, they come out of these doors.
Oh, but the garden. Look at the greenery. Look at this, y'all.
There's greenery.
Also a lot of rides, it seems, parked around here. I don't know.
Yeah, this is that looks like a motorcycle shop, right?
Let's see. Repeats.
Okay, so more they really are focusing on the kind of 90-day warranty washer dryer shop here.
And a lunch special. Don't forget the lunch special.
Oh man.
Oh, we didn't get to see
the Cuban sandwich.
Ooh. A good Cuban is fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Let's see what kind of price tag this Cuban is worth.
Florida. It's probably not going to be too expensive if it's in Florida, honestly. I mean, if it was like somewhere like New York or LA, I figured the price would be crazy. Florida, probably not too bad. Another shot of those. Ooh, and a flag. There we go.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the apartment is for rent. Yes. Important distinction. Winter Haven, Florida. $1,200 a month. Let's say, 600 square feet. That's a little steep for 600 square feet, I gotta say, you know?
I love heating contact manager.
No, it's like the heating is actually being in contact with the manager. You have to hug the manager for warmth. That's
I love
extra.
it. All of this is contact manager.
Wow. Workspace
for rent.
Huh. Moving costs.
Workspace and apartment are different.
Security deposit. What could you bang up in here that could be counted against you on the security?
The shelf.
The door. Parking is available. 24-hour access. Great and safe place. Virtual tour. Copy and paste this address to your internet browser. What address? What address? I mean, this is
okay. The rental. I'm really looking forward to the rental facts and features.
No bed, no bath.
Okay, they're honest about it.
Okay.
Home style, home type, apartment. I don't think this is the home type. This is not an apartment type home.
I think we just have to, widen our horizons. Only price.
At least it's not made out of vinyl, so that's pretty good.
We'll have to see. I need a better look at that door, frankly. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a work saps for rent.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Welcome. I probably should have said something a little more clear than "Hey, you back," but I think Grunt gets it across just fine.
Grunt gets it across just fine. Absolutely.
Everybody, make it back okay? Got all your fingers? Yes, no. Good enough.
I didn't lose any.
Okay. There's always next time. So, let's see. I've picked out the next one.
Ooh, I like the look of this.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying as a property I would like to own. But
pardon me.
I would like to, go and paint here or something would be nice.
Oh yeah. It's got a nice little bend. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, the colors are nice.
All right, so it's gonna walk around on me. The resolution's gonna jitter around. It seems.
Okay, these two photos are kind of non sequitur with each other. So far,
it's just nearby. It's fine. Oh, okay. Something for entertaining.
Okay. Now I'm starting to see the connections. The little fire pit.
Okay. Well, the interior is oh, it goes basement. Is this second floor of the
a basement right next to a river? Feels interesting. I see what's going on.
We were just in here or something, and the stairwell down. Yeah. Okay. All right.
This is really. This is just like regular touch rich person interior design to me.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it too much. It's pretty boring. Not tech bro boring, but normal boring. Not super sterile. Just nothing's catching my eye too much. Is this even the same back? I guess it is the same backsplash.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Does fire pit outside count as off-centered? No, not quite. I like thinking outside the box though. That is an expensive oven though. Jeez.
Yeah, that is a hefty kitchen prep zone.
I wouldn't mind having that. Good God.
Yeah, honestly, like if you like making food, this seems like a pretty nice luxurious space for it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I think? Food? I think food's underrated. I think more people should be talking about it.
You're a big food head?
I like baking at least quite a bit. Let's see.
Oh man, I love the corridor meeting room.
Yeah, this is kind of weird and tight. This is top floor. What? Is it really another door down there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Oh man, 12K for that, Evan? No.
That sounded about right. That was a wolf or a Vulcan? Vulcan neck pinch?
Yeah, you guys, hey, here's my tip. This is not financial advice. You didn't hear it from me. Keep it on the down low. But hey, food might be on the up and up in the next couple of years.
Hearing good things about it. I don't know.
I'm just saying I'm hearing good things about food. Wink, wink.
Okay.
You didn't hear it from me, not financial advice. Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit. They're starting to get a little silly with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's see. Entryway here. I guess this is master bath over here.
Probably.
Okay. A little weird.
Now this is a master bath.
I feel like this should be higher, honestly.
Yeah, you don't think that the shower would splash everywhere?
Possibly not. Actually, is this a no shower?
Yeah, this is a ceiling shower. Yeah.
Huh. Okay, I guess that's why. Huh.
But then also it has the regular handy shower.
Yeah, just for hosing off and such. Okay. Okay. So we got Western Sky. My Western sizzling contractor. Shh. Don't overplay my sponsorship angle. I need to bring that up later. You're gonna blow my cover. Forget what he said. Okay.
Nice and little cozy. Honestly, I'm a tall guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a clawfoot bathtub for me, but this might be cozy to be in.
How many apples tall was it again?
Hold on, are you on my Discord? I got a chicken fish and ban you.
No, I just heard apple height. If something I heard brought up recently, I figured it's an inside joke.
Rule number 6 on my Discord is bringing up my height in relation to apples is grounds for a demerit.
You want me to join so you can kick me out real fast?
No.
Because I'll do that. Okay, what is we got over here? Just another guest
nice
room.
little stadium seating bed.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh,
and here's the ironworks.
Welcome to the compound.
This is a compound. What the fuck?
Not just any compound. This is where you keep all of your military surplus goods. You got your showering for extra hosing off. You got your
This is the base of operations.
Mm-hmm.
This is where all the that's mission control on the left right there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, this is a really good place to drop in PUBG.
We were talking about MASH earlier. This is just making me think of MASH again. Although I don't think MASH had anything quite like this. I don't know.
No.
100% of military compound shit. I don't know. I mean, if there's a military compound, you need like a whole bunch of food or some sort of a prepper situation. Oh, what's this? Oh, my pinto beans. That's pinto bean container number 25. 24 is where all the good stuff is.
They got gray.
Yeah.
They got white roast 20 pounds.
Let me
white
zoom in
rice.
on this. Hey, what do we got?
Yeah, what's on the menu?
Yeah, we've already got a Cuban sandwich. That's hard to keep up with.
We got a lot of
beans, you got
gray.
your white beans. You got your white rice. You have your organic flour. You have your gray.
Gray. I love the multiple gray.
Not gravy, just gray.
Gray. Hey, who among us doesn't like to snap into some nice gray?
Sometimes it hits. Actually, I see up here. This is actually. I was looking down here. I'm sorry. I was actually looking down here. I didn't see there's another gray right here.
Yeah, there's some dry storage gray.
Oh, that's 25 pounds of pinto beans. Okay. So
that's the pound.
So there's not 24 more jugs of pinto beans. Damn. Okay.
Well, we don't know. There might be more.
Actually, yeah. Shelf reliance.
That's probably more. You know what? I'll do the diligence. Shelf reliance dot.
I was gonna Google it otherwise. What's on there?
Shelf reliance is maximizers collection consolidate. Oh god, there's so many fucking pop-up ads. Jesus Christ, calm down, website. This seems to be this is also like a collection of canned foods, and it seems to be also storage for canned foods.
Is this
can management racks?
These,
yeah.
Are
this
these
is
cherries, or what is this supposed to be? These orange ones.
I don't know. That might be like an oatmeal type of situation. Okay, these are Shelf Reliance is like canned placement shelves and stuff.
Canned hearts.
So it's interesting that they seem to have like a room full of storage, and half of the stuff in the storage is cans, and the other half is can storage.
I really
you
wonder
know?
about the gray though. What could that be?
Oh, you don't know about gray?
No, I'm not. My clearance doesn't go that high, I'm afraid.
It's bleak and quite putrid. Sorry, no, that's green. You ever see that Mariah Carey tweet? It's a great tweet. Can I put it up on the?
Sure.
Let me
slap it in chat or wherever you want.
Yeah. I have to find the exact tweet because the wording is fantastic.
I love Soylent Grey. Maybe just a whole bunch of Grey Poupon dry mix or something. This guy just loves Grey Poupon. I don't know.
Okay, this is a fantastic tweet.
Let me see here. Eating some bleak soup. It's green and quite.
Smiley face.
Sure, I'll retweet that. Thanks, Mariah. I hope you were doing okay in 2009. Good night in the morning. Oh,
quite putrid.
Speaking
this
of
is
gray,
this is the facility.
Yeah. So the eagle-eyed may have noticed that I started on image 2. That was because number 1, I was pretty sure folks would be like, "Hey, what's that?" It's like, don't worry about that. Think about this over here.
So it's both the nice house and the compound?
Yeah. 1.3 million in Savannah, Tennessee.
Hey, for your very own, like, infantryman production site.
Consider the possibilities of isolation.
Yeah, the possibilities are limitless with your own.
Detached single family. I mean, if you're building a compound, I think you've got a few things detached, frankly.
And that's more than a single family,
Ooh,
I would
and
say.
travertine flooring. Fancy.
Ooh.
68-acre estate. Wow. That's a shitload of dirt.
I love. Hey, we've got the Wolf Range double ovens, refrigerator, fuel secure, and an off-grid engineered concrete facility with potable water, power, fuels, and communications. Truly a unique property. Call it for your own private show and
show. I just know. You see some workers to clear the wood line so you can access both sides. Oh man. Curiosity. Walk-in closet. Is that what they're calling the whole compound area?
Probably, but yeah, that's an entire
boy.
walk-in closet.
Virtual tour? Virtual tour. Oh, that's YouTube. Oh. Hang on. Whoop.
I want the virtual tour to have like a first-person shooter camera with like a gun in the bottom right.
Hang on.
And head bobbing.
It's got music, but I'm gonna mute it. My music's better. It's Sims music. Close enough. 4 minutes. That's too much. You're just zooming on images. Oh, wait.
Oh no, this is a drone shot. Zoom in.
Actually, I think that was like a 3D filter.
Oh yeah.
It looked really weird.
Yeah.
I was like krieging over the top.
Great, so this virtual tour is just the
same. Hang on, we did not see a foosball table.
Foosball pog.
I'm gonna mark that off. That is a redeem for a foosball table.
I love this location for it because you would be the two goblin doors. They're side to side.
They're rivals at foosball. If they face each other, they have to.
This foosball is not for playing. You sit down on your stadium seating, and the goblins come out in ceremonial gear, and they play foosball for you.
You're not supposed to touch it. It's only for them to touch. This is eerily fitting well with the Sims music, though, being a weird, cheap render.
No, this has got to be a drone shot here. This can't be.
Well, I mean, at the very least, the way this was. Okay.
This particular shot is a drone shot
like
for sure.
it, but I see what you mean as it pans up. There's something about this.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, many cameras that are used on drones just kind of like have weird looking, you know, way that they take in.
Mm-hmm. Wow. It just goes around the river bend. What about the calm probe?
Like the river bend is really like a strategically defensible location to retreat to.
Here's my secret compound.
Can you put on like Hell March from Command and Conquer over this?
1 moment. One moment. There you go if you want as well. Oh man, haven't heard this in a minute.
Oh yeah, it needs more sandbags on here for sure.
Perfect. Ooh. What is with the...
That's where the missile tests happen.
Is it just looping over the same area, I guess? I mean, does the drone go inside the premises? I would love to see that.
Or get shot down by the automated turrets immediately.
It's just repeating the shots, yeah. Oh. Okay. You install a hand of none. That was a good suggestion. This is really hitting well with this. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
The goods. Show me the gray. That's not phrasing. That's actually show me the gray food stuff, please. Not this gray. What? Extra gray?
Yeah, this is the fucking execution chamber.
Perfect. Oh.
Ooh, here's the pylons.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh. Wait, that's... This is your commander for this mission.
Following you into battle, sir.
The commanding officer's salary is part of the buying price.
Okay, let me see. Where should we head next? Not you. You're too boring.
Deploying gray.
Okay. Yeah, the battery room was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. There must have been pictures they didn't want thrown on the listing for some reason. Who could say?
But they said that there is a like off-grid generator and like power thing, so
Maybe that was just part of it, I guess? A shitload of
yeah,
solar
that was
cells?
definitely part of it. But like, I don't know why they wouldn't, would shy away from showing it.
Maybe the gray is the Tiberium. Oh.
Oh, this looks like a fun place. This looks like a fun place to play paintball in.
Here's a rumpus area, I suppose. What's going on?
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was probably another property and it was just like taken out.
Probably, yeah. But
Sturgis poster.
right inside the garage, we do have our hot tub here.
This does not look real with hot tub. There's so many. This looks like there's so many things here that look photoshopped in.
I have grave news. It is real.
Oh man, Suck Creek Road.
I like how they have their shop vac right here, right next to this whole situation.
That looks so fake. That hot tub looks so flat.
Oh yeah. The water might be photoshopped, but the hot tub is real.
I think. Oh, you know what's also giving me Photoshop? This is like HDR photos.
Oh yeah. The lighting off of this alone is very wow.
I'm really taken out by the Sturgis flag. You know what Sturgis is?
I do not actually. I was curious from how you said that.
It's like the biggest, I think, like biker ride in America. So you get a lot, like it happens in North Dakota. You get a lot of real interesting people out there. Like all the bikers from all over North America come together. Yeah, it's a giant motorcycle rally that happens.
What's up,
out
Tough?
there?
Wait, what? Let me see.
It's super spreader COVID event in 2020.
Yeah. I heard about that. I didn't know what the name of the event.
Yeah, the type of person that the biggest motorcycle rally attracts in North America is also the type of person to be part of a super spreader event.
Well, let's see. Anything interesting at this garage bar? Oh,
another hot tub?
Maybe, and it's also got a confusing carpeted sleep area?
For when you get out of the hot tub and you want to make some carpet really wet?
Or you just want to have a nice post-hot tub nap.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is also inside of a bathroom? Yeah. Carpeted. I think there's a carpeted bathroom in it. I think
I like that the bathroom has a office chair and a couch.
Mm-hmm. So it's a very good vanity chair, oddly enough. Here we go. Here's the shower. So I should say
wooden sauna kind of situation.
This is definitely a carpeted bathroom. So carpeted bathroom, redeem. Go.
That's wonderful. Yeah, you cannot argue that this is not a carpeted bathroom. I do like that there's like a doggy bed up there.
Yeah, there was the doggy bed there. There was a metal bowl in the bottom right. I'm sorry, your feet your chair might be kind of inside of it. I'm sorry, but well, just don't roll around too much. Also, I just noticed the outline is still on that. There we go.
Hey, wooden shower is a classic. It's like a Finnish sauna here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't knock it.
Oh,
I'm in love with you and all your little things. Aww.
Shucks, how romantic. Anyway, there's a sex sling type noose thing here. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Whatever happens between consenting adults.
Yeah.
That's what we call Pilates, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, that's some Sturgis shit right there.
Little ball for the puppums. Hey, I'm keeping an eye out for a dog now.
I'm starting to wonder if the dog bowl is for a dog.
God. I'm worried because you make a good point.
Gadsden flag? Do we have a Gadsden flag? I don't see. Someone said Gadsden flag detected. I don't see one, but this would definitely be the household for it. Picture 12. Oh yes!
Where?
Yes, from the window. It's right next to the Stars and Stripes. We got a Gadsden flag.
Huh. Okay.
That's, hey, you know what? If you have a Sturgis poster, like a Gadsden flag is comorbid with having a Sturgis poster.
Let's see.
Oh, hey!
Aw. Unicorn.
Aww.
There's more
Easy for the soft.
Do what?
Yeah, for the softer person in your living space.
Hey, what's going on up here along the roof line?
I assume that's a window with some kind of like. My guess is that's a real like stapled together attempt at covering up the window so it doesn't get too hot in here.
Possibly. I know it's reflective stuff, kind of like you'd put along, like, I don't know, the window of your car or something. But
it's happening here too.
I guess this actually has a window to the outside on several parts. Like there's this one, this room, there's this one, and this room, and I guess they didn't want that much natural light. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if it's because that would be coming in at noon when it's hottest, right?
Yeah. Okay. Please let the room belong to a child. I mean, there's little kiddo drawings over here.
Absolutely, there's absolutely
pretty sure that's a kiddo. Okay, and another shingling.
Yeah, we have visited the shingle bathroom.
Huh. Okay. A little weird. I mean, it's a little sopped up. It's looking a little dark.
Yeah, it's already looking sopped up for sure. But hey, that's the price you pay for.
However, welcome to
this is where the streaming happens.
The Xoptics gamer room.
Yo, but like this straight up looks like this person streams from here.
Rank my setup, bro.
Like there's too much. There's a webcam and like little fancy lights and stuff like that. They gotta be streaming from here.
Oh yeah, gotta be. What's up, Hog Nation? Please crank it. They couldn't really decide on any sort of consistent manner of blocking out the lights, though. Jeez.
Well, the consistency is it's all either stapled or riveted directly onto the wall.
Yeah, I think they're all like thumbtacked with like these are like cheap. Oh God, what's the material? These are cheap little quilts you could buy everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Really, really thin. Not very warm. Okay.
And here's did someone convert Grover's house into this? This has like the exact same loft and staircase layout as Grover's house did.
I'm sorry, this stairway looks somewhat stable. I'm sure it's fine. It's not quite a Grover situation, but since you've uttered the cursed name, I'm gonna have to backtrack to a listing that I might have skipped over in here. Don't worry about it.
This is basically the exact same floor plan.
Well, maybe Grover mimicked this house. We don't know how old this place is. Maybe this is the Typhoid Mary of the Grover design, as it were.
I was going to say the upholstery on those couches looks fucked, but then I thought about it and I think that's actually these have been pulled out of like a bus, probably.
Possibly? God.
These look like these are
really
pulled out of a vehicle.
Yeah, really jammed up. Is that an indoor balcony? Well, it does open up. I'm going to count that for balcony.
It's a loft.
Yeah, it's not a walkway. This is just quite literally opens up, and that's... Yeah, I'll count that.
Amos Taylor stairs and sleep.
Let's see. Outdoor balcony. Vaulted ceiling and not scissor framed. Another room. Okay.
Oh no, this is the couch zone.
Okay.
Hey, little kid stuff in here. The oven just like kind of
just hanging out. Don't worry about it.
Just hanging out as like a foreign object in this whole situation, just like jutting into the area with a pipe.
It really doesn't fit the flow because it looks like it hasn't been touched or dusted in decades.
No, but it's still hanging out there.
Okay. Den, or not den, dining table-ish. Okay.
There's so many ideas per square foot in this building.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's not the same. I was gonna say it's a similar shingling as the shower was, but
I picked the wrong square. Oh, outdoor furniture. Okay, my bad. Why did I choose that one? Well, that's a free redeem. Don't say I never do nothing for you.
I mean, I feel like there's been outdoor furniture indoors in this one.
Probably, yeah. That's usually like wrought iron stuff. There's some stuff you just see in a lot of places stateside, it seems.
Oh, you got a bingo.
Oh, someone else did? Yeah, we usually reset the game after bingo 5. That seems to be a good tipping point. We've got 2 bingos. Congrats to y'all. Okay. Ooh, puppum food. Okay, and a little more of the insulation here. Huh. Oh, fine.
Why is it all spackled to shit? Like that fridge looks horrible. That fridge looks like they were doing construction like 5 minutes ago next to it.
Oh yeah. This is just, they didn't clean this up, and there's just all this
so
kitchen
much
and prep
filth.
stuff. Yeah, they need to go over this with just, a sponge and some water, and it'd look 10
times
better.
See, it wouldn't be that hard.
Oh, okay. I was expecting with the camera work here we'd see a cryptid, but I don't see I don't see a human in here. It is, can't really make out what that is.
This is a Nancy Drew background.
It is. Okay.
Like specifically, it looks weirdly pixelated in places. Like the shadow from the chandelier looks so pixelated.
This looks like a render. I know it's not, but it's something about it.
Yeah.
It looks off.
All of these photos are so off. Here's the storage and the laundry. Nice. 2 laundry machines.
Yeah, and
really big
hangers.
family here.
Yeah, it's got to be a big family, definitely. There's a lot of photos left, but I think I can speed through these maybe.
I feel like this is like a Hell's Angels den. I feel like this is like a former Hell's Angels base of operations where they had the family hanging out, but they also have to accommodate for like 30 guys pulling up and having to like stay for a week because like the feds are after them. You know?
Probably. I mean, Lord knows it's big enough, right? Gosh.
Right.
Oh, it's my spear cut off some lumber. Yeah, just a bunch of drone shots. Okay. 550 Grants Pass, Oregon. Built in 41, you say?
This is a payday level where you cook them up. I wasn't gonna say it.
I know exactly what you're talking about in Payday 2. Isn't that the one where you have to do like the weird formula? And I never figured out how to do it.
If you fuck it up, and like the whole house starts fuming.
Yeah, I remember I would just always be there and somebody else would know what was going on. I remember pulling the map one time and nobody knew what to do, and I was just like, huh, I should have figured this out. Ample amounts of storage. Ooh, location. We've already done buzzwords, but we'll let that slide. Okay. Just features. It's a
multi-family setup, I see. So this is also like buy this to get rent from people rather than buy this to live.
Definitely, I'd say so. This is too big to give to just one person, I'd have to say. But 550 is pretty cheap, I feel, for a house this massive. That's big.
Yeah. What is the like dollar per square inch here? It has to be tiny. 95. That's
because it's also on 2.5 acres.
That's 10 times what it was for the housing units or apartment worktops.
Just save up a bit and there you go. I mean, you could for this price though, you could get 11 segments of brick wall in DC.
True. Well, it depends on what the supply is, right? Because the demand we know is there.
Still something to ponder on. Okay, let me see. So I did tiptoe past a potential Grover, but I mean, I kind of have to go back.
Sonarlik's no Confederate flag, but a Gadsden flag in full view. So, you know.
Yeah, because of just the situation of some of these houses with so much junk, you can't always.
Oh, this is a wonderful little barn.
It looks like a barn to you.
I love the roof shape. The roof shape is a barn to me.
Very tall house. It is.
Barn on a raised foundation. Okay, the window setup, pretty fun.
So here we are in the kitchen. It's okay.
Did they pull out the dishwasher?
They pulled out the oven.
That's the oven, right. There's the
barn with the lift kit. Okay, bathroom.
Nice and cozy wallpaper, some grandma decor.
Yeah, a few extra sinks. Okay. Possibly
a room.
A den with a little bit of splattering on the walls. Is that is this patterning or is this splatter? I guess that's.
I think that's pattern.
Okay,
that's the
I see it over
pattern.
here. Over here, I was like, ooh, is that splat? No, I think it's just from the.
There are definitely stains on the bottom there.
Yeah, from the heater down here, possibly discoloring and dusting this probably. We've seen that in a few houses actually, where this would just have some schmutz that radiate upward. Okay. A
little bit more elegant then.
And then we have the box.
The 70s room.
The box.
This is also wallpaper. Those are not actual planks, huh?
I think they are. This is you've seen these in a few houses around here. It's just really thin.
I'm looking at the wall on the left and it looks like it's wallpaper to me. Because look, the way that the I forget what the thing on the ceiling to wall is called. The framing. the way it's reflecting on the wall there.
Oh, the crown molding?
Yeah, the crown molding. It kind of feels like it might be plywood, but it feels like it could also be like roll-on wallpaper.
I think this is just cheap boards, really. It could be either, but it's... Because this is some paneling you see in a lot of places, but...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like even the cheaper option than paneling.
An extra goblin place. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice. A little mini apartment to rent out for a goblin or a gremlin, perhaps.
What is the actual legit purpose of this? It's not a bathroom, is this?
Probably hides some kind of piping, I would assume.
I guess. So
Okay.
the problem with this house. See these windows? I
don't think having windows is a problem. I think it's good to have windows.
There is a surprising lack of windows on this house. It's like this is just inside that entryway. Other than this, there's no other natural lights. Oh, wow, I forgot about that. Oh.
Oh, man, nice and rustic.
Yeah.
You want the part of your house to look like a shitty, like, bag barn in New Orleans that could be upgraded into a fifth living unit, right?
It's repurposed lumber, I think? It's not rust. That's just repurposed lumber, but still looks like shit by nature. Boy. Oh, but also the corrugated aluminum right here.
Of course, giving it the sort of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Foundry feel that people love to live in.
Delightful. What else do we have? Kitchen. Okay. Furnished. That's fine. It's better than the other.
Oh, that's a good point. They probably salvaged those barn boards during the renovation.
Okay.
That's a good call.
I guess this is just a bench. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little sitting down area.
Now, this is a stadium situation right here. This is much higher up than that movable platform.
I could see myself sitting at the stadium here.
A nice little game, and you're watching the Detroit Lions football? Basketball?
Yeah, football.
Who knows?
Nice and snug bathroom.
Yeah. Guest room, which is... Oh, it's got windows. Oh.
Ooh.
Fancy. Okay. Another guest room.
Pretty high up window here.
Another guest. Tiny window.
And this is where the magic happens. A little workshop area.
What sort of magic spell they're making if this is where the magic is. Somebody started leaning into the house meat at least. Yeah, this is attic. So this is where the giant expanse is, the yawning expanse. What is the purpose of this? Wait, the delivery of gray.
Figure one out.
Okay, so that's the whole property.
Oh, that's an odd proportion property.
Yeah, but there's no... Okay.
Do you want to see the garage?
Got another little shed over here. Don't worry about it.
This is your guest goblin.
I really wish it had some sort of an answer as to what this is for. It's just
that was probably honestly, it was for storing bales of hay probably before it got renovated into like a living thing.
So you're thinking originally it was a legit barn that just got the entire skeleton.
The shape of this looks like it was absolutely a barn to me.
Man, I mean, that is wild if that's the case, just because why not just turn into an actual house? There's so much effort that went into this if that's the case. To make a barn house.
But it's like, again, people who renovate and like make buildings not for themselves but for like selling as an investment portfolio thing have no fucking idea what people want. So they're like, oh, people probably want like a charming little quirky barn that they can live in.
Well, Scottsville, New York,
and also
$235,000.
You can say it was built in 1937, even though it's like a fucking barn that got 90% renovated.
Okay, let's see. Newer roof.
New wish.
There's a fixer uppers with a barnuminium. Let's see. Open house. Ooh. You open that house.
This unique barn conversion. See, that's they want to say unique barn conversion. Sounds like, oh, I would love to live in a unique barn conversion.
Offers ample parking, newer roof and siding. Don't let this one slip away. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with letting it slip away, honestly. It's looking pretty greased up for my hands to handle. But the question is, when was this flipped? Bedroom 6. You could fit a lot of cattle inside there, frankly. Where is it? I always get lost on the... Okay.
There we go.
So price history, 200,000 still.
Rapidly dropping.
Yeah, this is all 2022, it seemed. Oh, this is the oldest?
This is funny. This looks like you know what this price listing reminds me of? Like listing an item in like an MMO auction house and people keep undercutting you, so you have to change the price every week.
Definitely. This was... I'm looking at the days. This is the 13th. This is the 21st. This is the 28th. All within the course of just a couple weeks. They had to drop just
it
like...
keeps going from the 13th of June to like...
right there, jeez.
It went for once a week for a month. They were like lowering.
Kept going too. This is the very next month. The 28th, 16. Gosh.
And then they kind of calmed down.
Yeah, they were haggling.
September.
Pending sale contingent. And then they bailed, and they had to put it back up and bail. That's a barn joke for y'all. Finger guns.
Nice.
So let me see here. Ooh, this might be a one to go to. Oh yeah. And bang. Whoops, price has been revealed. Oh no. Oh wow, that thing happens. It's expensive. But...
Ooh.
Could probably tell that from the photos alone, frankly.
Yeah, luxurious. Right on the sea. Yeah, cocaine decor for sure. Some Scarface shit in here.
I'll go ahead and call cocaine decor. There it is.
I love a giant knight chess piece on the table. A little conversation starter.
Oh.
What the? Oh, okay. No, that's just really close. I thought that was like gigantic for a second.
Also a reflective ceiling right there.
Holy fuck. This is dazzle camouflage interior decoration. This is like, you just step into this. You walk from the like kitchen to your bedroom and you end up with a migraine.
Yeah. I'm trying to make out the flow of the chandelier, like where it starts and ends. I mean, I know where it starts, the ceiling, but I mean, where does it end? And it's like, I'm wondering, is there an optical illusion here? Oh, it rests on... I see.
This is a full-on art installation.
I wonder if they actually built the chandelier and they found the chain can't hold the weight, so they just snuck this under here. They're like,
God, I fucking hope so.
We'll just tell people it's artistic. Don't worry about it.
I could absolutely see that being the case, but man, that's a beautiful, beautiful idea.
Okay. Got some painting on the wall.
Oh yeah, it's not centered. That is a really good part about it.
Yeah, I was trying to see. It's not centered on the room. It's kind of off in the corner, right? Or is it?
That's a good question. Hold on. Why does it have ambient occlusion around the entire chandelier?
Oh, just the dark glow.
Yeah, the dark glow of this light source.
Huh? Hang on.
Same here.
Wait a minute. What?
And it's off center in the mirror thing too.
Well, at least it's in the reflection.
This is such a fascinating. Hey, maybe we'll get some shots ahead, but this chandelier is one to keep your eyes on. That's also ambient occlusion.
Yeah.
On it. That's so fascinating.
Beetlejuice chairs. Hey. Okay.
I like the shape of those vases. I feel like those would be nice to touch.
I do like the light in here. It's not such a...
It's the same material as the chandelier.
The lighting is probably using warmer bulbs or something to make it looks a little pinkish or orangish, but
it's a nice tone.
Oh, is that kind of a coppery?
Yeah, that's copper. Well, or copper color.
Yeah.
It's kind of that's part of what's giving the warm tone. Actually, I kind of like the idea that inset in the ceiling, and it's this like reflective copper thing, so a lot of the light bounces off of that and gives like a warm copper kind of glow to it.
Yeah, I was actually wondering where the bulb was situated in that, frankly. Like if it's just like if you take this down, there's like an assembly up there that has the bulbs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a couple of bulbs in there for sure.
Okay, so Den, it's okay. Yeah.
A little splash of color.
I do like the idea that this is like exuding darkness now that I've seen it. Okay, I think are we heading this way?
That looks a little bit insane up there in that room. Oh yeah. This is some camouflage room. Like I cannot process any of the surfaces here.
I have bad news. We may have more rooms like this coming up.
No, that's good news. I will say marble can be a nice accent material, but if you make the entire thing out of marble,
it just makes it look better, right? More is better. That's how it works. Well,
this is the Riddler's room. The Jade Suite.
This bedroom is so bright, and you're gonna need like sunglasses to sleep in here. Oh my god.
I think there's a scene in John Wick 4 that takes place in this room.
I'm trying to make out what's going on with the lights up here. They look like almost little pins with bulbs.
Yeah, they are, and then there's like a mirror above them. I think that's the situation. And there's like mirrors in there, maybe a glass frame.
Weird little faces in these. Okay.
Labor of love.
I don't know about labor of love. This seems like really bad taste,
This is a labor of dollars.
Labor of love is shaping your house like Mickey Mouse and collecting Mouseketeer paraphernalia, maybe. This is just like, man, something's off here.
Something really happened here for sure.
Oh, but it matches the bathroom. Actually, wait, this is not the bathroom. This leads into the bathroom from there.
This leads into the bathroom.
Oh, another bedroom. Ooh.
The angles here are crazy. What's going on here?
Well, we've got mirrors that stare off with each other to give infinite reflections. We call that a mirror hell dimension. Check your bingo cards, my friends.
That is absolute mirror hell dimension. Oh my god.
Congrats on the bingo house. Okay. Oh. This is man, what the? Ooh, it's above the bed. These reflective plates. And this is like a glossy black plasticky sort of tiling?
Yeah, construction material vinyl.
But what is with these?
It's a lamp. Question mark.
Okay, that is bingo. Number 5.
That looks like a light source to me.
Yeah, they got light sources at least on the head of one of these.
Yeah, cleaning this place must be a fucking nightmare, you're right? Cool guy.
Okay, calling the auto call right now, folks. If you're missing something, choose it on the bingo card, and whatever gets the most votes is going to get filled out, and then we will start game number 2. And let me see, did I ever grab a card? No, I did not. Okay. I'll go through this in a minute.
I like also, hold on, in that previous photo, behind the bed, there's just like kind of free hanging glass art.
Yeah, I didn't spot
just
that.
Just panels of glass.
That's kind of interesting, but
there's so much else. This would be so good as the one thing in the room and not like the 20th thing in the room.
Yeah, there's so many things that are visually trying to grab your attention, and it's just like you don't know where to look. Like I didn't even see this thing because of this weird platter assembly. I don't know. Oh, it's sloped. Oh. Okay. What? Is this? Oh.
Ooh, a little mermaid action, a little Art Nouveau kind of. Sorry, Art Nouveau.
That is interesting work on the glass, though.
I like the glass by itself.
Yeah, like this isn't. Gosh, I want a better look at the glass, honestly.
The glass is pretty
gorgeous.
nice, and it feels like wasted on the rest of this. But at least the person making them probably got a decent amount of money.
Good God. Oh, okay, this is for entertaining guests. Because I have so many friends with all of my wealth and my wonderful immaculate decor and my soul chandelier. For $2.25 million, Destin, Florida. Ooh.
Ooh.
Back in Florida. Let me see here. Whoop. Now. Tags. Modern touch.
Yeah, touch.
Built in 83, calling all maximalist lovers.
For sure, you gotta be a lover of maximalism.
Can't say that fits me, unfortunately. Boy. 3D wallpaper. I don't think I caught that, right?
3D wallpaper? I'm cycling back through the photos in my mind. Something
That's
at this point
flap.
could
This
be.
is white. This is.
Is this 3D wallpaper?
I don't
The
think
mirror
so.
stuff?
This is flat. I mean, you want to call this 3D? I mean,
It's 3D. It's like my card.
it's got bumps on it. That's 3D. Okay. Grand Mariner has over 400 feet of beach options, beach chair setups, all over. Gated non-rental complex offers a quiet full-time residence or second home for the most distinguished buyers.
Second home. I'm looking for a little something, something more special. It's my second home.
It's my summer cottage, you know.
Yeah, I kind of step out here every now and again, you know.
And unfortunately, I did not get a bingo, my friends.
Damn it.
So, there's always the second game. And start prediction. Repeat. Go. There we go. Set this up.
You know, I got us this. I'm a believer.
Okay. Let me tuck this away. Now, Now the question is, which houses should I go toward? I can skip you. I can probably skip you. You are... Okay. Maybe this guy. What else? Hang on. I've got a few that have a lot going on. I'm trying to decide.
That one didn't. That one had a normal amount of stuff going on. Let's switch it up with something that has really like out there, over the top kind of vibes, you know.
So you want something a little crazy?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, let's see. This is... okay, maybe a short one here. All right. There we go. And tighten up over here. And there we go. Okay. So, exterior.
Yeah.
So,
interior, hello.
Here's the shower.
Here's the shrine of a silver monkey.
Starting off strong, yep. Putting
This
our
is
best foot
photo
forward.
2. Photo 2 is this. The centerpiece.
Hey.
Okay, this is, and then, hey, it's kind of normal.
Yeah, and also it's a very impressive mosaic there. Baffling shower situation. I'd call this for baffling shower. Sure.
Yeah, this is fairly baffling.
A square that has a notoriety for being a gray thing. Okay, stained glass. I really like this.
Yeah, this is, this would be like, oh, this is like charming. Someone like made this. Like, it's not something I would have put into a place I live new.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's already part of a thing, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Mostly like expensive looking place with like two of the worst paintings I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how you feel about this. I have like such a strong distaste for like paintings that are made explicitly to be interior decoration.
Well, actually,
I'm
not very artistically minded, so I would appreciate any insight you would have or opinions on this, frankly, because I'm kind of a blunt instrument on that topic.
It's not, there's not much to say about, but like there's no way these paintings are just saying anything.
Mm-hmm. Like there was. Go ahead.
The like you can at least, I don't know, like if you tune your stuff, your perception, you can see like the only actual thought that went into this head is like, I'm gonna have fun putting paints around. The thing that pisses me off is because at least over here, the people that make paintings like this take up like most of the independent gallery spaces, and because they like sell a lot of their paintings, because those painters who do this kind of stuff are already rich and have rich people friends, and then the rich people friends get their friends to buy the paintings, and the gallery's like, ooh, people like this stuff. And fucking it sucks. There's not a single thought put into it.
And this is just this is something somebody may have made on a hobby weekend for fun, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. And then they post like their Instagram, oh, art is so important to me, I'm such a creative, and like 90 things that look exactly like this. There's like no soul in here. It's basically expensive wallpaper.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's not centered on the TV. Unfortunate. Oh, it looks like they may have. Oh, it's a continuation of that painting. Okay. Okay. Fireplace, which is not really centered on anything. That's strange. I'm gonna say uncentered fireplace for this, actually, because this is just kind of off the side.
Yeah.
Not in front of the seating area, also. So it's kind of like.
Yeah, it's a little odd location.
Ooh. You see that? It's looking overcast in the kitchen.
Oh, ooh, a little Michelangelo action.
Yeah, that is a wall or ceiling painting. Redeeming that. We
call those frescoes.
Mm-hmm.
In the art world. Oh,
it's
please no. Wait a minute. This door looks so much nicer when it was just the door, but then they got. There's so many decades happening.
Please no sudden moves. Why is that above there? That's.
And above that, there's an inset wall piece that has like a little pastoral painting in it that seems to be also a wall mural. There's so many decades at the same time in this single photo.
What on earth? They even painted the copyright symbol, did they? They did. Okay.
Also, man.
Okay, that's just a carpet. Bedroom.
Whoa,
ooh, that door.
Excuse me. Hey. Yeah, this Prince of Persia door.
Okay, we got a theme. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bathroom. This is the shrine of silver monkeys we could see right behind here. But rather, this reflection's gonna be into that. Oh, what is? Wait, what is?
Some like giants phone cases.
Yeah, I was like, what are these? These two look like phone cases.
You know what? It's I don't know what the thing on the left is, but the thing on the right feels like it could be intaglio print. But it's framed. The thing is, with like intaglio prints, usually the paper itself and the edges of the paper kind of like contribute a lot to the general feeling of the thing. So sometimes it is framed with a passport like this, so you can see the entire shape of the piece of paper, or the medium that was printed on. And I assume the thing on the left is the same, except it's like black paper, question mark.
so bizarre, but also it's just, why put this sort of art near like a bathtub?
This is definitely not art you put near a bathtub.
Oh, and suddenly like that, we're in the washer dryer room, I guess? With
In the ocean room.
my boat.
Washing machines are now battlefields.
Huh.
Well, this is the master and commander bedroom.
Is this meant to look like an intercom system of some weird sort? Oh, I was worried that was a Billy Bass for a second. It's not.
No, but that would be great. This is a sort of precursor to a Billy Bass.
What is up with
What's
the wall?
with the wall? That's like, let's paint. We have like this sort of like rustic rock texture. What color should we paint? I know, glossy brown. That'll really evoke some good feelings in the people sleeping here.
Oh, is this a... Okay, I think the bathroom... Okay, we go in the bathroom. I think that was just... We just went to the left, basically. I love a mirror where most of the real estate is the frame. Fantastic.
It's a nice frame, to be fair.
Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine to always have something like this in the bathroom of all places.
Thank you, DJ Mr. Music. I was really waiting for someone to to appreciate that one. Oh, and here's where you go out into the
card readings.
Oh, that explains a little bit.
Do you do the card readings in the back past this one?
Probably. You set up a little booth. Yeah, and also the crosshair. This is a Christian card reading.
See this over here?
The paint is slumping off.
Yeah, it's not adhered to the wood, I imagine.
Oh,
it's just coming off.
They didn't prime the wood.
Yeah.
Oh
just,
boy.
You know, when the paint starts sloughing off, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, you can see it happening in a lot of the other planks too. Wow, yeah, they did not prime the wood, huh?
Let's see. Sold for just under 700,000 in Chicago.
Alta Vista, Chicago.
Let me see here. Ooh. What? One of a kind block.
For sure a one of a kind home.
First residential landmark district, Alta Vista Terrace. So it's already got... It's pretty well cared for, I imagine. And I guess the locale is enough to jack up the price.
A years-long Down to the Studs renovation is now a playful retreat for art, history, architecture, Cubs fans.
Cubs fans? I didn't see the Cubs fans room. Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of, I'm not a big Cubs head, but I may have missed the subtle Cubs imagery.
Perfect for rental to Cubs fans. Steps to Wrigley and Redline.
Elegantly painted Moorish keyhole entry opening to the master bath. So this is also another thing where this wasn't like owned by a person who had like a very specific niche interest. This is like some property flippers bought it and were like, what's the most insane stuff we could do for our like gimmick Airbnb?
Just dartboard planning it, you know? The next room's gonna have landed in glossy brown brickwork. I don't know, or glossy brown painting. Okay, let me see here. Where were my? That's right.
I was the one that I'm really thinking like the thing that really kind of couches my interest in a lot of these is when it gets too insane. You're no longer like, this is like someone's like completely unhinged life project that they're trying to flip. At some point it's like, oh, this is a property manager tried to like thought that this would be like a funny one to do.
There are a few. I feel like we've hit a couple extra more than usual tonight, frankly. This one.
Ooh.
This one.
Little sprawling Sims house, but beautiful flowers, plants here.
Looks nice. Well, let's head inside, I suppose. Nice yard. Well cared for.
Yeah, this does look Florida for sure.
Oh,
A nice pool within a pool and a branch floating in it.
I think that's a cleaner or something. I don't know. I've seen those a
Oh, yeah,
million
that makes
times. I don't have a pool,
Wait a
so
minute.
it's kind of just like, oh, one of those things.
I did just notice something that is more alerting than the pool stuff.
What? What could it possibly be?
There's a mannequin kind of performing some sort of activity.
That could just be a person. You never know. Anyway.
That could be a person. Yeah, that would be better if I was just a person who was just living here while the photo shoot was happening.
Just a normal house. Oh,
Okay. That was the mannequin for sure.
well, I don't know. I don't think this is the same one that had the
No,
the
this
nice
is
glutes.
not the same one, but the implication that Al Capone and the clown have here.
Welcome
implies
to my
me that
house
there
with
could-
all my statue friends.
Yeah, but you could just have like, yeah, this is like 50, the like Madame Tussauds family house.
So I will go ahead and mark something off right here. We do have a collection of tchotchkes. In this case, a
I feel
shitload
like-
of statues. A lot of them are clowns.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think that qualifies as a tchotchke necessarily, but like 90% of the stuff in this room does qualify as a tchotchke.
Yeah.
This is tchotchke central.
Also, this is shaped like a fidget spinner too. Wow. Kids
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
awesome.
What happened to fidget spinners? They still a thing?
I don't think kids play with them as much, but people do make fidget spinners. In fact, one of my like I won't call it a guilty pleasure, but kind of junk food viewing is I'll watch a lot of like EDC YouTube. You know EDC?
I don't.
It stands for everyday carry, and it's like, yeah, I keep like 5 Spyderco pocket knives on me so I can open up any cardboard boxes that get in front of my way. And it's basically toys for 30-plus-year-olds who think they don't like toys anymore, so they're not into like Gunpla or Warhammer. Instead, they're into like knives. And there is a specific category of like, this is just like basically a Stimtor or a fidget spinner that's made out of like titanium, so it costs like $500.
Oh, it's a tactical fidget spinner.
It's a tactical fidget spinner.
Honestly, a tactical fidget spinner, that's pretty close to just like a non-legal Beyblade, right? I don't know. Those things get dangerous. Reminds me of when I was like 10, went to my aunt, and I got to sleep in the clown room.
Yeah. See, scenarios,
Sounds like punishment.
A lot of them these days, I feel like the EDC world has kind of split into either you're EDCing because you're a gun guy, or you're EDCing because you're like a survivalist guy. Then the gun is like not necessarily a primary thing. And then instead of talking about how many gun magazines you can holster, you talk about like, oh, and this credit card can also be used as a fishing kit in a pinch. I can like put my shoelace on it and like turn my knife into a fish hook.
I can also use it to mix one of my 25 pounds of gray buckets.
yeah, exactly.
Betty Boop was who we were seeing from outside, eh?
Oh, Betty. So this is Mr. Boop's house.
Also one of the sheep from Wallace and Gromit, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were with Betty Boop in a lot of things, right? Sure. What else do we have in here?
This looks like a toy store. This whole thing. Is that a solid copper chair? That can be a solid copper chair.
Not solid, just cheaply painted with some rattle can stuff. You can get like some Armor All or something.
I see.
Hey, he's winking at me. Let me move this.
I've been in candy stores that have this color pattern.
Is he winking or is that a lazy eye?
He's winking. He's winking for sure.
We'll go with that reality.
He's gotta be winking.
Okay, what else do we
Oh yeah,
have?
the fan situation actually is a little bit, that's a little Bindlecraft to me. I only just realized it's a little like air punk.
We're tiptoeing around the same room. Let's speed up here.
I will say, as nightmarish as the like item densities here, these color schemes are quite pleasant.
Yeah, they're going together nicely, I think. I'm not a fan of the clown jump scares, but I mean,
The clown jump scares and stuff like that. This is like a little much, but
yeah, this is...
but overall, like if you're not focusing your eyes, I think the color schemes of this, because there's a lot of these houses are just like, it looks insane, but it's also beige.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This one, I mean, okay, this is beige, but like the previous rooms, little nice fun color splashes.
Are these 3 layers of curtains you rolled down? What? No.
No,
this is just stylized.
This is just
this is like a really really
frame.
obnoxious like framing. Yeah. At first I was like, wait, no.
This is a hotel room for sure.
Yeah. Just tubes. Boy. Okay.
Ooh, I love the little cabinet on the left, the little guy, the birdie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
What a good little guy. Made a 5-pound fidget spinner with camo carbon fiber legs with the bearings broke. It was impractical, intractable, tactile fidget spinner. Wow.
Pretty good. Oh, we got the family here.
Well, they are wearing actual... Go ahead.
Do you think you can take them out, or do you have to bathe around them?
No, they stay inside there. They're your bathroom buddies. Now, these are actually wearing clothes, so they are actual mannequins. So I've redeemed mannequins.
Whoa, there's so many buttons on that shower. This is a steam shower.
We've seen some showers like this before. It always surprises me how many buttons and things. And some people have told me, no, it shoots water out of some of these. I'm like, you're shitting me.
That's crazy. Why would you do it like that?
Mm-hmm. This is probably one of those, that's like a $20,000 shower. I don't know.
Oh, you know it. Oh,
man. Sideways shower. Ooh, and kind of a tiny basin-ish.
Oh, yeah, that is ridiculous. You can't get anything. Golf. Can you zoom in? Can we see what that says?
Oh, yeah, I can.
On the golf, can we enhance?
What does this say? Kate selection ship? What?
Selectica ship? Decor? Odor? Kate?
Something relationship is what folks are saying?
Oh, yeah, that's a relationship. A love-hate relationship with golf.
That's a Michaels. Okay. I'm glad we solved that riddle. There we go. Bueno. Okay.
Whoa.
That's a little intense.
Man, the colors here, again, genuinely like impressed by the color choices, because this is like, you would think this would be really garish, right? Especially with the ultramarine brew, but it's really like working for me here.
The carpet, everything's matching that wild carpet too, like that orange, that mango orange.
Like, it's maybe not necessarily something that you would want to like live in for the rest of your life, but as a color scheme for a thing, I think this is like really smartly chosen, actually. The ceiling is kind of like
too.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, like, hey, good job. Like, going with garish color schemes like this and making them work is not an easy task. Like, it's obviously a kid's room. For a kid's room, this is really fun, I think.
There's another
one is Big Birds.
Hey. Okay. The fully reflective wall, I'm not crazy about it. At least it's high up, but... Ooh, are those cryptids? Hang on.
Oh, yeah, I think you can see the pose of a photo guy.
That's a photo.
No, it's a poster.
Okay, close.
Pretty close.
We haven't had a cryptid tonight. I guess we're scaring away those weird creatures, as long as they don't invade our realm.
Whoa.
Basin sinks. Gross.
No, don't enjoy those. Oh, what's to say? In the mirror, the poster, to do ramen?
Kamin? Kamin?
Tutankhamun? Tutankhamun.
I was kind of drawn in by this reflection here.
Oh yeah, that's a little flying machine. That's like one of those things you pull on it and it like flaps up and down.
Why is it in here?
It's a little, you know, it makes the air circulation go.
I don't think it's Kamen Rider. I wish it was.
That would be awesome if this had a fucking Kamen Rider poster in it on top of everything else.
Oh, bump. Oh, yes.
Ooh, sound. That's, you know what? Those are toilet sound effects for sure.
Some nice toilet phony. Oh man, a ring. Oh, that's the worst when it happens.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I know this isn't heavy usage, but I can't stand a corner faucet. Okay. Chicken. Perfect.
You know what? Objectively, like, too much in every way, but I think they managed. It's kitschy, but not ugly.
Yeah.
Which is genuinely impressive.
It's also a $2.5 million house.
I mean, of course it is. Mrs. Boop is in there.
So let's see. Built in '88. Country club. That explains it. Oh, it's too
If
late.
you're looking for a perfect 5-bedroom, 6.5 bathroom remodel, this.
Then this is it. Feature list. His and hers.
Stunning contemporary / transitional home.
Pickleball. Pickleball will bring them in. Okay.
A master suite with separate his and her baths, a steam shower for him, and a separate shower and whirlpool for her.
She's not allowed to use the steam shower, and he's not allowed to use the other shower or the other whirlpool. Okay. I'm guessing this is just going to be pretty much what we expect on the price history here. 2.5 was a little higher.
Whoa. Over 10 years, they really worked this up.
Yeah, this looks fairly new in here, so they probably did some considerable work on it. But I guess the location alone is going to get a lot, I'm sure. Also, I wonder if it got hit by a storm or something. The value tank is kind of surprising.
No, yeah. True.
Okay.
What are the building materials listed at? I want to see if this is made out of vinyl. CBS. Like the television channel?
It's all made out of TVs. That's the thing.
I mean, I guess Miss Boop did have a TV show.
That's the thing. It's also made out of old TV tubes, so it's very dangerous. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. How many were you? You're this. You're this. Okay. Corrugated board strand.
Corrugated board strand?
Yeah, there's a regular in here. I'm sure he's well past asleep. He's usually the go-to on the home material stuff. I kind of want to poke his mind about that. That's news to me. Corrugated strand board is a thing. Okay.
Ooh. That window up in the top right is killing me, not because of its shape, but because it is asymmetrical. They couldn't even get it right.
Hey Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of this hat.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's an outdoor one too. I was just like,
An outdoor moose.
A lot of angles. Actually, what does it say over the door? Hang on.
That might be. Oh no, that is. High Mavets.
Huh. Well, maybe we'll find out.
We'll find out.
It could just be something like the owner's name for all we know. Oh, that lean.
Yeah. This is a house where if you want to have vertigo constantly.
I do love me a house with a sick ramp on it, frankly.
Ooh. lovely spit pond.
Okay, that's what it was. I didn't see the water at first. I saw this and I went, wait a second.
I mean, this part looks like if you put your hand over the like building itself, this is nice.
Korak says CBS is concrete block structure. Let's see. Interior.
Big Lakers fans live in here.
Yeah. Can't get enough of it over here in Vermont. Okay.
Whoa, you know what this is? The flooring here is reminding me of a little Austrian architect, I believe, named Hundertwasser, who was really Friedrich Hundertwasser, who was really a proponent of like doing this sort of like ceramic tile work and kind of like uneven naturalistic floors. So this is evoking that a little bit, but with a unique American penny pinching spin on it.
I think also the painted corrugated aluminum is doing it for me.
Oh yeah, it's good because like on one side you have this like really like evoking an almost like tribal, shamanistic, natural, fur-based society here with vague wood/clay idols. And then on the right side, you're kind of evoking like a Lego shop.
Go Lakers. Let's see. The railing, interesting. They're leaning the branch sort of weird flow. Okay. Yeah,
this is sort of a old meets new kind of situation here.
That's what we're gonna call it. Is this railing? Okay, it's not along the wall. That's on this side. I was about to say, what's the hazard for falling off here? But I keep getting caught on this.
It seems to be another sort of idol of worship here.
Okay, I don't think this
TV
is
at an angle.
Okay.
That's someone said, I think.
You think it is?
It looks like it to me.
Hang on. May as well. Yeah, there's nothing in the way of there's no furniture in those previous ones, so I'm gonna say cryptid. There we go. Okay. Let's see.
You have a glare on that TV, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. My screen in my office was like that for the longest time. That's how to get blackout curtains, because like if I was playing something that was even slightly dark, I couldn't make out anything. Also, the thatching.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Many choices and methods in this photo.
So the color matching.
The tiny little panels of orange to accent the door from the rest of the wall.
There's this bright purple on the crown molding. I'm not too crazy about it, honestly. But also, what would this feel like?
Oh, you don't like the purple with the orange and teal? You don't like the 1997 Lego Technic set kind of color?
I like the Lego Technic set. Oh, is this? Oh, I have my parents have blinds like this. I don't know about putting on the roof.
Bamboo roofing. I like the effort that went into this, and there's just like a tin pipe sticking out.
Yeah. That's a load-bearing pipe right there. Okay. Just dressing blinds, or what's the phrase for that? You're supposed to be like miniature dressing blinds, I think.
Oh, no idea. Lego Space Magnetoforce colors. Would that be the like white and blue and translucent orange?
Tell you what, no matter what Lego set it is, it's north of $100, that's for sure.
Okay, we're getting into the like slanted and enchanted part of this building. Like the mirror immediately set my balance off because the mirror is just like showing the bag.
At least we don't have a thatched ceiling anymore.
Oh, the red and neon yellow with magnets. Ooh, I like those.
Gaming table. Gaming. Bam. Okay.
The colors here are in such a stark contrast, not only to each other, but also to the previous house. It also had a lot of colors, but they were selected with a lot more nuance.
Yeah,
this generally feels like it was made out of Lego.
The window trims always seem to be red, I think. At least in here, I mean, rather.
that we call that consistency.
Yeah, the yellow. I don't understand what the plan is here with the yellow. There's
Yeah,
green here?
Yeah, Crimson Dragon. This was, I want for the walls, I want to sort of maybe like a yellow tone, and then the person buying it was like, "Can I get yellow? Can I get like 5 buckets of yellow?"
Just like banana. I don't know.
You're like, I don't know. What do you have any like yellow? What's the most yellow color you have? I'm on the phone right now. They said they want a yellow tone and a red tone. Hey, Margo, welcome in.
Hey, Margo, how did Sekiro go? Oh, is this okay? It's not the kiddos' room. It's got glow-in-the-dark stuff on the ceiling, though, right?
Is this not the kids' room?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the glow-in-the-dark stars.
Yeah, I feel like I was just talking about the glow-in-the-dark stickers with someone a couple of days ago. This has got to be the kids' room.
Okay.
But also, this entire building is sort of feels like the kid's house, so
Let's see how many. Okay, here we go. That's a balcony.
that is unequivocally a balcony.
Want to give my speeches and officiate over the ping pong match?
Yeah, ping pong tournament. Oh shit! And there's stadium seating for the ping pong match.
Oh, is that the theme for tonight? Just stadium seating? Right over there. Wow.
Stadium seating front and center.
Okay.
Is there a meme square?
I'm calling that for stadium seating at this point. That's why I just say meme square. It's complicated.
I see.
Okay. Oh, the bunk bed is out here?
Bunk bed just in the middle. Oh, this is the kids area because there's a little tent also.
Okay. This is a really strange spot for a bed.
This is a nightmare location. Maybe the kid wanted it. Maybe the kid is like afraid of walls or something.
As long as they're happy with it, that's all that matters.
Oh, that's why it's not against the wall, because the stairs are right there. And the window is also.
God.
I feel like you would be fucking sweating in here.
There's nothing in the way of obscuring these or blinds.
Yeah, this has got to be like facing south or west, because otherwise this is a greenhouse.
Absolutely. This is further down, it seems. Okay.
This is when the kid grows up and they want a little bit something more mature. They still got the bunk bed, but nice wooden lacquer table. Oh, a little doll.
Yeah, a little clown doll. Annie, I guess.
Yeah, a Raggedy Annie.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Back to the annex. Oh. Okay. Is this a bullwinkle thing again?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like a moose.
What's with the moose theming?
Maybe this is moose country.
Maybe. Are we in Canada? That's how you say moose country. I just think Canada. Oh, that's right.
Beautiful location, though. Holy fuck, man.
580. Wow. I mean,
that forest was like crazy.
You don't have to worry about
40 acres here?
Good God.
Man, I take the fucking clown shoes house. I mean, I don't have, $600,000 to spare, but I would take a clown shoes house just for the forest. That is lovely.
Game room.
Tranquil waterfall.
That was the face that was spitting out the water, huh?
Carefully constructed by a local artist and her engineer husband. Okay, I'm starting to see why it felt really half and half on the first floor.
Okay, the husband built it and the wife did the colors, I guess? So by a local husband and her engineer husband. Oh, actually, they didn't say what sort of engineer he was, though.
Like a airship engineer. This is a labor of love for sure.
I think so, sure.
Labor of scorn.
I heard somebody reference that happening in like a Germa stream or something, and it caught in my brain. People say,
Oh
score.
yeah. He was playing Scorn, and then he was like, you know what would make this game a lot better if every time he solved the puzzle it said Scorn, and then he put that. He just recorded that on his own soundboard, and he just kept fucking hitting it every 5 minutes. I will say it doesn't really improve the mood of like a semi-horror puzzle game to have Scorn said out loud every like half hour.
I watched someone play through Scorn fairly recently, and they were discussing the story and stuff, and it was very... it's very strange because it feels like your entire journey is... I shouldn't spoil it, actually, I guess.
It's an odd one.
Yeah, it's an odd game, definitely.
very, I would say, where's its inspirations, not just like on its sleeve, but like as a logo on the shirt and on its hat. You know, it has a very singular inspiration source, and all of the elements of that game skew really close.
I want a game about body horror, okay, and what else? Body horror.
Yeah, body horror.
Okay.
We want on everything. Lots of that people on that team hadn't made a game before. That's impressive. I'm curious to see what they make next.
So, I'm looking at the time we have. I did have a few more, but one of them is very long. And
a very long house.
Probably too long, frankly. It's like a 3D tour inside of a house with a whole bunch of random stuff everywhere.
Oh man,
Bit too long, but let's go to one that's shorter to wrap up, I think.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Because we're nearing the 4 hour
house,
and we usually wrap up at 4. Okay. So, this place may be mildly cursed.
Mildly.
Just a smack.
I like that the bar is a ship.
Yo,
I think that's really cute.
Did they have to go with Johnny Depp of all people? It's the only.
You know, this was back when this was made. This is probably a little bit less of a controversial figure.
Well, time to go check my Johnny Depp news now that I've finished my mural. And
That's easily replaceable. It's not like the entire house is themed around Johnny Depp, though the theming, I would say, is pretty consistent.
Yeah? Huh. Well, I think this may just be an out-and-out pirate house, right?
The theming has escaped the bar room.
Oh, those are clouds. I was about to say, what the hell are mountains doing over here? Oh,
yeah,
right.
Those are clouds. Come on. Keep up.
Oh.
This is the porthole. This is just a whole ass pirate house, huh?
Yeah, we've had a few pirate houses actually.
A few, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed because I'm pretty sure this won't have one that we've seen in like the past 2 or 3. It's like a very specific statue that's rappelling down.
Here's my hope for the location. I want it to be in like Montana.
Okay.
Or like a completely landlocked state.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes out. Royal...
Port Royale.
Port Royale, I'm sorry. Huh. Okay.
And the Great Cabin. It's not really a cabin.
It's not.
It's like
it's not that great. It's just kind of there.
It's an okay cabin.
It's the only cabin.
This is lit like a Quake 2 map. Yeah. This is lit like they just figured out colored lighting.
They didn't know how to scale up the ship's wheel, so it's real tiny and weird. It's got a ramp, though. I'm glad it's handicap accessible. That's good.
Was Port Royale just in parts of the Caribbean? Is that not like a real place that existed?
They really love this fucking steering wheel. Oh my goodness.
It's a centerpiece. It's a conversation starter. I love the tombstone background. They didn't go for like a complete like fake stone thing. They want to, you know what? Might as well just make it look like a drawing.
Like it being nice and hand drawn. That's a creative decision, to be honest. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, bones. Oh, okay. I was wondering about this. This is just, I guess they would probably have something up here, like chairs
This
and
is
tables.
Davy Jones' elevated platform.
I don't see a locker per se. I don't know where he does his changing, but well, whatever. That's for Davy Jones' secrets to keep.
I love this of the place around the bar where they have like the wood paneling. It doesn't look like wood paneling. It looks like a construction site, you know?
I was wondering about the disco ball. What do pirates need a disco ball for?
Cool. Well, for the dancing for the party. Yeah, this might be a karaoke situation. Okay, and then the kitchen is like a normal, quote normal, but it's not a pirate's kitchen.
Yo ho. Very somber.
This is not a pirate's kitchen here.
Hey,
oh,
Bucks.
Sandra.
What's good?
Greetings, Raiders.
Howdy, howdy. Let me type that shout out. Wasn't Vox doing a Mega Man thing today? Welcome in, folks. We're in a pirate house, regrettably.
We might not think this is a pirate house from this photo, but just you wait.
Yeah, we can go back to the ship's steering wheel.
You soft lock X8? Damn.
Oh.
I feel like every time I soft lock a game, I'm like, I'm doing something right. You know, like I'm doing something wrong, but that's right.
Was X8 a bad one? I don't know any of the Mega Man past. Any?
I wouldn't know.
I thought there was the X's kind of dropped off in quality. I thought. This is from what I've heard.
I have no clue personally.
Okay, I have no clue either. I've just seen bits and pieces. I'd be like, wow, this doesn't look fun. I'd be like, huh.
I'm not a mega head.
How bad it is? Okay, I might be thinking about the right one then. Okay. Okay, so kitchen. Oh,
this is the Great Cabin again.
this is the brown room? What are the doors for?
No, it's clearly the Great Cabin. That's for the wyverns.
Oh, I see. No cannons yet, though. At least it's not X7.
There have been cannons. There have been cannons.
Oh, did I miss them?
Yeah, hold on. Go back to the bar, not to this shot. Cannons here.
What? They're pointed right at my knees. Why do I want to sit at a bar if I've got cannons pointed at me?
And also, if you go back to the living room where Port Royale was, Port Royale has cannons in the battlements.
Oh.
So there are cannons.
Okay. I don't know if you'll guess it'd be very comfortable in here, but well, that's the pirate's life.
It's Ramses. It's definitely not One Piece theme because there's a Johnny Depp. There is no Luffy D Monkey standee in here, but there's a Johnny Depp standee. I would respect this so much if this was a One Piece themed house.
Definitely have a different air of cheerfulness.
Holy shit!
Oh,
this
boy.
color scheme. What's going on here? This is Nintendo 64. All the like hyper expensive gimmick rum bottles. Oh, I guess there's a vodka in there too. What is going on here?
Bridge? I don't know if this is a functional bridge. If this is
No,
just
that's gotta be a fake bridge. But also, there's like a bunk bed and a conversation pit.
Is this a conversation pit or is this a neck breaker down here?
This is a neck breaker, but on the second kitchen. So this is like a full-on individual apartment.
Huh. Oh.
Fireplace? Well, that's like a TV fireplace, surely. Didn't I play this recently? Yeah, this is Knight's Try.
Man, and it's just also the wood. They just got this badly stained. Ugh. Yeah, you know, this looks...
Kind of like really cheaply put together.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just like a normal bathroom next to the like tropical Caribbean.
They don't even have
apartment.
a wink to the theming in here as the head scratcher.
No, absolutely. There's not even like a framed skull and crossbones or anything.
Why not give me some like pirate themed hand soap? Come on.
Yeah, like a skull or a flag hanger or something. Like, no, it's just a bathroom. Come on now.
Okay, and fine.
Oh, this is just like we couldn't figure this one out.
Yeah,
room.
we did really shitty brushwork over here to make it look like wood grain. I don't know.
Yeah, like we got one of these pirate chairs, but we didn't really count how many pirate chairs we need, so the pirate chair is just kind of hanging out here. This is the back rooms of the pirate house.
Sorry about your pirate party.
Oh, but no, this is like easily accessible. What a strange little wall nook.
Okay.
Oh, this is the Port Royale.
AstroTurf bedroom?
Well, because this is Port Royale, and there's like, oh my god, I love the battlements with all the plush bears in them. That's so cute.
Oh, okay.
That's so cute. We're like in defensive mode there.
I'm still really frazzled by the AstroTurf carpet.
Here's what I'm more frazzled by. Okay, so two things. This is not paneling. This is like texture wallpaper for the stone walls and the like embattlements, the wood. It all looks so fake.
Yeah, this is just that printed cardboard type thing you'd see in grade school, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the other thing I'm baffled by is you go to the left and the theming again, like, and it's over.
Back to reality.
Do you think when you come in through there and you step in here, your clothes like suddenly like scan into like a pirate outfit, like a billowy pirate shirt? And then we step back out, you're just wearing like jeans and the tank top.
Okay.
This has got to be the kids' room.
I hope so. Gosh. Wait. Am I?
The TV pops out.
Yeah,
it pops out
this is
thing. Yo.
It does a Jack in the Box thing. We've seen this in one place before. It was like Vince McMahon's really shitty apartment. He had like a glass bathtub. It was really weird. But he also had a pop-up TV like this.
It feels like it's gotta be like crazy expensive.
It still looks like, I mean, it's probably because it's sheer black, but it looks like it's Photoshopped.
It does look like it's Photoshop, but it's not. It ain't Photoshop.
Dang.
It's a Jack in the Box TV. Yeah, probably really good for the neck.
Okay. Fake leather shower curtain?
Oh, black. Oh yeah, that's fake leather. I thought that was just like tarp. That's like gardening tarp, but no, it's got like leather pattern.
It feels the worst.
What the fuck is with people thinking like black and red is the bathroom colors, by the way? Because this isn't an isolated thing. Everyone thinks like, you know what? I want the bathroom to be like adversarial.
The house with the urinals, that was black and red in that bathroom too.
Yeah. And I'm thinking the Doom bathroom also black and red. It's like a consistent thing.
Whoa. Wait a second.
This is anime.
Is that a Chobit?
On the left.
Is that a Chobit or something?
I think that's a Chabit. It's gotta be a Chabit.
Wow. We finally did it, friends. We found anime.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm recording this.
Oh, it's cute. Chobit's hype.
Chobit's the weird one I'm not supposed to talk about these days, right? Somebody once described weird stuff to it inside of it, and I was kind of like, huh?
I don't know what it's about, but I have heard that it's maybe a strange one.
Why is there a fridge in the bedroom? I mean, it's for
and to chill off your babies, your beanie babies.
Yeah, I mean, what if you're in the middle of a good watch session of Chobits and you need to
You need to cool off with your nice ice cold teddy bear.
Yeah, get yourself a nice chilled bev.
I love that this seems to have hand painted like wood, like ship paneling.
Yeah, I could see
This feels like this, in a way, this feels like this was the first pirate themed room in the house before they found out that they could buy fake wood paneling wallpaper.
I like the attempt with the canopy. They've got this little hooks up here. They've got it all tied up and suspended. It's a cute idea.
Hey, for the kid, this is probably really hype to have a canopy like this.
Oh. It's a this?
Another kid's room? Nah, this could be. This is like a teen's room.
Very normal. This is what anime does to somebody. Okay.
And this is what playing classical guitar does to someone.
Just learning how to play Wonderwall.
Oh, and this is what it looks like on the outside.
Wow.
Where's the fucking pirate flag?
So, where did you were thinking somewhere landlocked is where this would be.
Yes.
Well, my friend.
I was hoping.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank fuck.
350,000. Built in 78. Hey. Oh boy, I think I have to read this.
Ahoy there, adventurer! Have you been tirelessly scouring the 7 seas in search for a legendary treasure? Well, look no further, for your quest ends here. This extraordinary house is a true marvel where the spirit of piracy comes alive, with a DJ booth and a bar that resembles a majestic park.
Wow. Every inch of this home is intricate. I almost read that as intrinsically, and I was like, wait, what? No, it's intricately.
As you navigate through the property, you'll discover a hidden gem, an attached casita that transports you to the realm of Indiana Jones.
Hold on, I missed that.
No. That was the TV pit. That was the conversation pit. That was the Indiana Jones bit, the one with the bridge. That was the casita with the Indiana Jones stuff.
So if your creative soul is seeking a truly unique and unparalleled abode, set your course for a true treasure that awaits your claim. Okay.
What's the asking price here?
350,000.
That's not bad. That's like pretty good dollar per pirate theme.
Oh, was there a buzzword? There was. Let me redeem that. There we go. Yeah. What was the listing history on this? There was one more I wanted to show you, but like I said, that one is long.
Oh man. So this was
23? This is when it
so
was
many
relisted. And
hey, what happened in 2012 that made a bunch of houses get sold for real cheap?
well, love the words realm of Indiana Jones, like he's some kind of lesser god. Yeah, this was just pretty much nothing. Yeah, people were playing hot potato with it around 2011.
Yeah, before the Indiana Jones and piracy theme, it must have been a real fucking disaster out here.
Well, that does us, I suppose. Like I said, I have more, but we're at 4 hours, and it is hitting the hell hours. Amos, you have anything you want to plug for the viewers as we wrap up here?
Nothing in particular aside from my channel. If you guys like retro games, like Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 type of gaming, like really old crap that doesn't work right. I mean, I stream. I do not only retro games, but I've been on a little bit of a retro games here. I think I might be doing The Evil Within next week, because I want to see what that's all about.
Oh,
yeah, Voxandra, that's all like 360 and PS3. And there's some PS4 stuff that is maybe a little bit retro at this point.
Also the officially recognized Dink Smallwood sponsored streamer.
Oh yeah, I am the Dink Smallwood sponsored, not sponsored. PS4 was like almost 10 years ago. That's probably, by some people's definition, that probably counts as retro, even though I disagree with that definition. So I do video games and I do art streams. I will do art streams on the weekend, roughly in this time slot. So if you're still awake, you're in my prime audience. Aside from that, I don't think I have anything else to plug.
Okay. Well, Amos, thank you for coming, sir. It was a treat.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me. I feel like I learned a lot about real estate.
I think I may have learned some stuff about art. Maybe a little.
Hopefully. Hopefully this was an equivalent exchange in some way.